dear beloved. Your throat energy center is a center of speech and a holy gateway where the word becomes flesh. In ancient temples, the power of utterance was revered as divine. Mantras, invocations, and sacred chants were seen as instruments that shaped kingdoms and called forth harvests. The throat energy center aligns mortals with celestial decree. The throat has always been the altar of vibration, where breath transforms into creation. When the hand energy center is placed gently upon the throat energy center, a circuit is completed. Your heart flows into your voice, and your intentions flows into creation. This gesture awakens remembrance of the priest kings and prophetesses who understood that touch, breath, and voice together formed a trinity of power. In this union, every desire spoken is no longer a mere wish, but a command impressed into the subtle realms. The etheric field, the luminous garment that surrounds the body, receives these vibrations first. Each word spoken into it becomes a pattern of light, etching itself like sacred geometry across its radiant surface. The etheric body, a deeper vessel, responds as well. It carries the resonance inward, imprinting memory and aligning one's inner instrument to the vibration of the desire spoken. Thus, the body itself becomes a living prayer, tuned to attract and sustain your desires for financial blessings. The ether, the fifth element, becomes the great carrier. The spoken word, born of the throat energy center and charged by the hand energy center, is released into the ether where it travels as a timeless ripple. Here, desire transcends the personal and becomes part of the universal, merging with the currents that move stars, winds, and destinies. The ether, as the higher celestial bridge, receives this ripple and lifts it upward. It is within the ether that the spoken word becomes decree, the utterance becomes law. What has been whispered in the temple of the throat is carried into the heavenly archives where angels, guides, and cosmic forces hear and responds. Financial blessings are the reflection of laws written upon the ether by the vibration of one's words. The quantum field is the infinite womb of creation, it is the sea of all creations. Here, the spoken command from the throat collapses possibilities into realities. Words spoken with clarity and intention, with the hand energy center as a tuning fork, draws to you the resonance of your desires for abundance. In the quantum field, your desires for abundance and financial blessings are drawn from an eternal well of sufficiency. It is awaiting the vibrations of your command. And the Akashic field receive these commands. Every word spoken from this union of hand and throat becomes eternal text in the library of the soul. The desires spoken become living GLYPHs, etched in light, recorded for all ages. They are not lost, they echo across lifetimes, calling blessings back to the present moment and seeding them into future incarnations. Thus, when one places the hand energy center upon the throat energy center and speaks desires, they do not cast idle words into the wind. They ignite a lineage of power. They command the etheric field to shimmer, the etheric body to resonate, the ether to carry, the ether to decree, the quantum field to crystallize, and the Akashic field to record. In this understanding, financial blessings are not mere accidents of fate, they are the commanded reflections of a voice aligned with spirit, spoken into the eternal fabric of creation, and returned as divine provision. From the earliest dawn of human memory, the voice has carried more than sound, it carries power. In temples of Kemet, in Vedic chants, in Hebraic utterances of the divine name, the throat was honored as a gateway where heaven and earth converged. The throat energy center, Vishuddha, is not merely a center of expression, but a sacred instrument through which the soul commanded reality. When a hand energy center rests upon the throat energy center, a circuit is sealed. The heart flows upward into the voice, and the voice becomes a river of intention. In this gesture, one awakens the ancient priestly posture, remembered in the bones of humanity, that the hand sanctifies, the throat declares, and the etheric worlds obey. What might seem like desire becomes decree, for the hand empowers the throat, and the throat charges the fields of creation. The etheric field responds first, glowing brighter as each spoken word etches itself like sacred script upon its surface. The etheric body, the subtle double that carries memory and pattern, receives these utterances as living codes. It vibrates with them, aligning the self with currents of abundance. Thus, every syllable becomes more than speech, it becomes a thread woven into the very fabric of being. The ether, the fifth essence, is the messenger. Into it flow the vibrations from the throat, carried like ripples across a boundless ocean. In the ether, desire becomes wave, and commands becomes current. Here, financial blessings are whispered and they are broadcast into the universal symphony, where the cosmos bends to echo them back. The ether, as the celestial bridge, receives these currents and lifts them to higher realms. Within the ether, the spoken word is sanctified. It becomes a decree sealed in heaven, no longer bound to personal longing but joined to the eternal law of creation. The word, now divine, begins its descent into form. In the quantum field, the infinite sea of unmanifest potential, the command spoken collapses possibility into reality. The throat energy center, when charged by the hand and sanctified by the ether, speaks with authority that shapes timelines. Abundance is summoned from infinity. Financial blessings appear as fulfillment of a vibration set in motion. And in the Akashic field, the eternal archive of soul and spirit, each spoken command is recorded in light. The utterance becomes scripture, inscribed forever in the book of life. It is written that this soul has declared, has commanded, has aligned. From that eternal record, blessings stream forth, not only for the present moment but for generations to come. Thus, when we place a hand energy center upon the throat energy center and speak desires, they transcend desire. They become commands written into etheric fields, carried by the ether, sanctified in the ether, crystallized in the quantum field, and preserved in the Akashic field. Financial blessings are the inevitable reflection of the eternal law, that the voice of spirit, once spoken through the throat and charged by the hand, is obeyed by the universe. Place your hand upon your throat, and feel the warmth of your palm awaken the center of your voice. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, let your words become vibration, let your vibration become command. Through the union of hand and throat, awaken the power of the word. Speak from decree. Call forth financial blessings. Feel your words etching themselves into your etheric field, glowing as patterns of light. Let your etheric body receive these codes, aligning you with the vibration of prosperity. Speak abundance, and vibrate as abundance. Sense the waves of your command moving into the ether, carried as ripples across the infinite ocean. In the ether, your words becomes currents. In the ether, your words becomes decree. By divine law, your commands are sanctified. Your words descends into the quantum field, and collapse infinite possibilities into form. From the field of endless potential, call forth the timeline of wealth, and align with the stream of overflow, embody the reality of financial blessing. Lift your awareness into the Akashic field, the eternal library of the soul. Feel your command recorded in light. It is written, you are blessed. It is written, you are prosperous. It is written, you are provided for in every age. So let it be, now and forever. Rest in this awareness, breathe in gratitude, and allow the blessings you have commanded to flow toward you, echoing back through the ether, through the quantum, through the Akasha, until they manifest in your life as living provision. Beloved, every breath you take is a communion with the ether itself. On the in-breath, you draw in the subtle currents of life, and with them you breathe in your intentions, your desires, your silent prayers. These intentions move through you, carried into the deepest parts of your being, aligning your heart, your mind, and your soul with the vibration of what you seek. On the out-breath, you release them. Each desire, each vision, each wordless prayer flows outward into the ether, soft currents carried into the great unseen network that responds and mirrors back. The ether is alive, reflective, responsive. It takes what you release and turns it into patterns, weaving synchronicities, guiding events, aligning circumstances. Breathing in, you receive. Breathing out, you transmit. And in this sacred exchange, you realize, every breath is a dialogue with the universe. You are not merely surviving through oxygen, you are participating in creation itself. The ether becomes your partner, your mirror, your channel through which intentions take form. So breathe with awareness. Inhale the essence of your desires. Exhale them into the vast sky around you. Know that with each cycle, the atmosphere and the ether listens, echoes, and responds, returning to you the reflection of what you hold within and project. With every in-breath, gather your desires into your being, with every out-breath, release them into the living sky, the ether and the atmosphere shape them into form. Breathing in, take in desires, breathing out, entrust the atmosphere with your vision, and it will reflect back the world you imagine. The air you breathe is a bridge, inward it carries intention, outward it carries creation, returning always in mirrored response. Inhale the seeds of your dreams, exhale them into the winds of life, the atmosphere nurtures them as though they are already becoming real. With each breath, you remember you are in dialogue with the universe, breathing in desire, breathing out manifestation. As you breathe in, your heart fills with vision, as you breathe out, the atmosphere carries that vision and whispers it back as opportunity. The inhale awakens your longing, the exhale entrusts it to the great breath of the world, where all longings are answered. In breath, intention enters you. Out breath, intention leaves you. The atmosphere listens, reflects, and arranges the path. You breathe as the earth breathes. Your desires move with the tides of the air, and in the stillness between breaths, they begin to crystallize. Every breath is a prayer unspoken, drawn inward with faith, sent outward with trust, and returned through mirrored blessings. The atmosphere is your partner in creation. With each inhalation you receive its inspiration, with each exhalation, you return your request. As the lungs expand, you absorb the vibration of your desire, as they release, you deliver it into the sky, which answers with symmetry. In the breath's rhythm, you find the law of reflection, what you breathe out with intention is what you breathe back in as experience. Breathing in gathers light, breathing out sends light forth, and the atmosphere reflects the brilliance you have shed. You and the atmosphere breathe as one. Each inhale is a gathering of infinite potential, and each exhale is a seed planted into the mirror of the world. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and bring your attention to the rhythm of your breath. Allow each inhale and exhale to settle naturally, without force. As you breathe in, feel the air filling your lungs, carrying subtle currents of life, carrying possibility, carrying intention. As you breathe out, release slowly, sending your desires into the atmosphere, trusting that it is alive, responsive, and reflective. Inhale, gather your desires into your being. Exhale, release them into the living sky, and feel the atmosphere shaping them into form. Inhale, take in possibility, openness, and vision. Exhale, entrust your vision to the winds of life, and feel them begin to echo it back to you. The air you breathe is a bridge. Inward it carries intention, outward it carries creation, returning always in mirrored response. Draw in the seeds of your dreams. Send them outward on the exhale. Notice how the atmosphere nurtures them as though they are already becoming real. Breathing in, your heart fills with longing and vision. Breathing out, the atmosphere receives, responds, and begins to align circumstances with your intention. Inhale, awakening your deepest desires. Exhale, releasing them into the great breath of the world. Allow yourself to trust that all longings are answered in perfect timing. Feel this rhythm. Inhale, intention enters you. Exhale, intention leaves you. Notice how the air listens, reflects, and arranges the path forward. You breathe as the earth breathes. Your desires move with the tides of the air. And in the stillness between breaths, they begin to crystallize into form. Each breath is a prayer unspoken, drawn inward with faith, sent outward with trust, and returned to you through the mirrored blessings of life. The atmosphere is your partner in creation. With each inhalation, receive inspiration. With each exhalation, return your requests, feeling them carried with care. As the lungs expand, absorb the vibration of your desire. As they release, deliver it into the sky. Feel it answered with symmetry, alignment, and resonance. In the rhythm of your breath, notice the law of reflection. What you breathe out with intention is what returns as experience. Breathing in, gather light. Breathing out, send light forth. Feel the brilliance you share reflected back in subtle ways, in moments, in opportunities, in synchronicities. You and the atmosphere breathe as one. Each inhale gathers infinite potential. Each exhale plants a seed into the mirror of the world. And with every cycle, you are both creating and receiving, shaping and being shaped, aligned with the rhythm of life itself. Stay here for a few more breaths, inhaling intention, exhaling trust. Allow the subtle mirror of the atmosphere to respond. Carry this rhythm within you. Find a comfortable position, allowing your body to settle completely. Close your eyes gently, and take a slow, deep breath in, and release it fully. With each breath, feel yourself beginning to drift into a deeper state of calm, a gentle surrender to the rhythm of your own body and the air around you. Notice the sensation of the breath as it enters your body, the cool, gentle wave moving inward, filling your lungs, carrying intention, carrying possibility, carrying subtle currents of life. And as you exhale, feel yourself letting go, releasing tension, releasing expectation, sending your desires, your visions, your intentions into the living atmosphere, a responsive, reflective field that mirrors back what you hold within. With each inhale, imagine drawing your intentions, your hopes, your dreams into the deepest part of your being, and with each exhale, watch them float outward, carried on the invisible currents of the air, moving with perfect alignment. Breathe in, and gather your desires into your heart. Breathe out, and release them gently into the world, feeling them echo softly, returned in forms, opportunities, and synchronicities that align with your deepest intentions. As you continue to breathe, notice the atmosphere around you. It is alive, it responds, it mirrors, it carries the seeds of what you release, and begins to weave them into your reality. Inhale, absorbing possibility, inspiration, and alignment. Exhale, entrusting your intentions, letting the universe carry them, knowing they are already taking shape. Feel the subtle rhythm of your body and the earth. Your lungs expand in harmony with the living atmosphere. Your desires, your prayers, move with the tides of life. And in the quiet space between breaths, these desires begin to crystallize, shaping themselves into reflection, into manifestation, into alignment. Each breath is a dialogue. Inhale, draw intention into yourself. Exhale, release it into the responsive field. And the field responds gently, perfectly, returning alignment, returning opportunities, returning clarity. Your inhale awakens what you seek. Your exhale entrusts it to the unseen. You are in rhythm with creation itself. Breathe in light, breathe out trust. Breathe in vision, breathe out manifestation. With every inhale, you gather alignment. With every exhale, you release, knowing it is mirrored back in perfect form. The atmosphere becomes a partner, a mirror, a channel. Your energy aligns with the subtle currents. Your intentions move like gentle waves. And the universe responds to the rhythm of your breath, returning guidance, support, and manifestation. With each cycle of breath, your mind drifts deeper. Your body relaxes further. Your heart attunes to the mirror of life. Feel your intentions returning as experiences, opportunities, and synchronicities flowing effortless into your life. Now, take a few more slow, deep breaths, inhaling intention, exhaling trust. Feel the subtle exchange between you and the atmosphere. Know that with every breath, you are both receiving and creating, aligning and being aligned. Carry this rhythm, this alignment, this mirrored flow of intention and manifestation into each day. Find a comfortable position, allowing your body to settle completely. Close your eyes gently, take a slow, deep breath in, and release it fully. Let each exhale carry away tension, and let each inhale draw in calm, clarity, and intention. With each breath, you are open. With each breath, you receive. With each breath, your intentions are aligned. Notice the sensation of the air as it enters your lungs, cool, flowing, carrying subtle currents of life, carrying your deepest desires and intentions. As you exhale, release slowly, sending your dreams, your prayers, your visions into the responsive atmosphere, a living mirror that reflects back what you hold within. Breathe in, and gather your intentions into the center of your being. Breathe out, release them into the vast sky, and feel the atmosphere shaping them, aligning them, echoing them back in perfect timing. Affirm I am aligned with the flow of life. My intentions return to me in perfect ways. I am mirrored in the field of creation. As you breathe, feel the atmosphere around you respond. It listens, it mirrors, it shapes, it reflects back your desires in forms, opportunities, and synchronicities perfectly aligned with your intentions. Inhale, absorbing inspiration, alignment, clarity. Exhale, entrusting the universe with your vision, knowing it is already forming, already reflecting, already returning. Affirm I trust the universe. I am supported. I am guided. What I release returns to me harmoniously. Your breath moves like gentle waves. Your inhale awakens what you seek. Your exhale releases it into the field. The air around you becomes a partner, a channel, a mirror for manifestation. With each breath, notice how your body relaxes more deeply. Your mind drifts gently, effortless. Your heart attunes to the reflection of life. Your intentions move outward and return as experiences, synchronicities, and guidance. Affirm I am creating effortless. I am aligned with abundance. I am reflected in the perfect flow of life. Breathing in light, breathing out trust. Breathing in vision, breathing out manifestation. Each inhale gathers alignment, each exhale releases in faith. Each cycle of breath deepens your connection to the atmosphere, to the field, to your intention and to the mirrored reflection of all that is possible. The atmosphere carries your desires. It responds, it mirrors, it aligns circumstances. Every breath you take is both creation and reception, giving and receiving, in perfect balance, in perfect harmony. Affirm I am mirrored in the flow of the universe. My intentions return to me effortless. I am aligned. I am guided. I am supported. Stay here for a few more breaths, inhaling intention, exhaling trust. Feel the subtle exchange between you and the atmosphere. Know that each breath is a dialogue with the living field. Each intention you release is returned in alignment, in timing, in manifestation. As you breathe slowly and deeply, your body softens, your thoughts become fluid, and you begin to sense the vast unseen tapestry that surrounds you. You are not separate from it. You are already part of the great eternal library, the Akashic field, woven into the very fabric of space and spirit. You close your eyes now, and in your inner vision you see a luminous path of starlight unfurling before you. Each breath you take draws you further inward, further upward, further back into the eternal field. With every exhale you release the world of noise and weight, and with every inhale you rise into the temple of subtle knowing. Your palms rest gently over your heart, activating the ancient axis between memory and soul. The touch of heart alignment is an old practice once whispered in mystery schools. It harmonizes your personal frequency with the cosmic field of remembrance. As you breathe here, you attune. Now you whisper inwardly a sacred key, a phrase only you can hold: I am the witness of all memory. I am the reader of eternal truth. The key is vibrational words. Each repetition opens doors that only vibrate to your resonance. You repeat it silently, slowly, as a tuning fork that calls the archives closer. With your next breath, you visualize a column of shimmering light rising from the base of your spine, passing through your heart, and streaming out of the crown of your head like a beam of golden stardust. The axis of ascending light stretches you beyond the veil of time, aligning your soul with the universal records stored in the ether. Now imagine your forehead softening, your inner eye glowing gently like a sapphire sun. Place your awareness there. Through the gate of the inner eye, this inner window, the symbols, images, and whispers of the Akasha begin to approach. You may see, sense, or simply know, for the records speak in many tongues. You float deeper now. A soft sound emerges in your mind, like the turning of ancient pages, like wind moving through cosmic shelves. The art of receptive listening is to let the records come to you, like constellations revealing themselves at night. As you rest in this state, you are practicing the breath of timeless presence. Here, past, present, and future dissolve. You are no longer accessing the records, you are the records, the dreamer reading the dream. Stay here for a few breaths, letting impressions arise. Trust the first images, words, and feelings. They are not imagination, they are echoes of your true remembering. The door to the Akashic field is never locked, it opens inward, and you hold the handle in your soul. Begin by breathing slowly, deeply, and evenly, feeling the rise and fall of your chest as the rhythm of eternity flows through you. Each breath you take draws you inward, softening your body and opening your inner senses to the subtle realms. You become aware of a presence older than time, a field of light surrounding you like a vast ocean of stars. This is the Akasha, the living memory of all that has ever been, all that is, and all that will be. As your breath deepens, you place one hand over your heart and one over your solar plexus. The gesture of alignment synchronizes your inner currents with the cosmic current, the same current that carries the records. Feel a warmth in your palms and a subtle vibration rising within you. Now, you repeat softly inside your mind, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. The invocation of resonant words. Each phrase is a key, unlocking layers of perception, tuning you to the frequency where information flows like a river of light. With your eyes closed, You picture a vast library floating in the cosmos, shelves carved of starlight, halls of crystalline silence. The visualization of the celestial archive. You are remembering. The more you see it, the closer you are to standing in its halls. You bring your focus gently to the point between your eyebrows, the inner eye, the ancient window of seers. The awakening of the inner vision. Here, images, symbols, and impressions from the records may appear. You do not strain or force, you simply allow them to rise like constellations in the night sky. You listen now, not with your ears but with your whole being. The practice of sacred listening. In the silence you may sense whispers, insights, or waves of knowing. You allow them to come as they wish, without judgment. Finally, you lengthen your breath and rest in stillness, merging presence with timelessness. The breath of timeless entry. Here, time dissolves. Past, present, and future become a single living tapestry, and you are within it, able to read its threads. As you remain in this space, feel yourself both seeker and witness, reader and record. Each timeless breath forms a pathway. Together they open the door within you that leads to the Akashic field. You linger here, knowing you may return whenever you choose. You hold the keys, you hold the memory, you hold the connection. Begin by finding stillness, letting your body soften, your mind slow, and your heart open. With each breath, you sink deeper into a timeless current, a river flowing beyond the boundaries of earthly life. You sense the presence of the Akashic field, the luminous archive of all souls, all events, all knowledge. It waits for you, for your awareness is the key. Place your hands lightly upon your heart and solar plexus, feeling the subtle energy that pulses beneath your palms. By connecting these centers, you attune your personal frequency to the resonance of the Akasha. Feel yourself vibrating in harmony with the eternal field. Now, inhale slowly and whisper within your inner awareness a sacred phrase, a key of intent. I open to the memory of all that has been and all that will be. Invocation of intent. Each repetition deepens your resonance, opening doors that respond only to the purity of your attention. In your inner vision, see a vast celestial library, columns of radiant light stretching into infinite space, halls lined with crystalline shelves that hold every thought, every action, every potential. Visualization of the eternal archive. You walk these halls in spirit, moving gently, reverently, knowing that the records respond to your consciousness. Focus now on the space between your eyebrows, the sacred inner eye, the ancient window of vision. Awakening of the inner sight. From this point, images, symbols, begin by settling into stillness, letting your body soften and your mind quiet. Each breath draws you inward, deeper, until the world of time and space begins to dissolve, and you sense the vast eternal field surrounding you, the Akashic field, the living memory of all souls, all histories, all possibilities. Place your hands gently upon your heart and solar plexus, feeling the subtle warmth, the quiet vibration beneath your palms. Harmonic alignment is to connect your personal energy to the cosmic current, and synchronize your being with the resonance of the Akasha. With each heartbeat, attune more fully to the infinite field of knowledge. As you breathe, softly whisper in your mind a sacred phrase, I am open to all truth, to all memory, to all understanding. Invocation of intent. Each repetition acts as a tuning fork, calling forth the records, opening the gates that respond only to your focused consciousness. Now, allow a vision to form in your inner mind, a grand celestial library, endless halls of luminous crystal shelves, filled with books, scrolls, and golden light. Visualization of the eternal archive. Walk these halls in spirit, reverently, knowing that the records respond to your awareness, that the information is already yours to witness. Bring your focus to the center of your forehead, the inner eye, the ancient window of sight beyond the physical. Awakening of inner vision. Here, impressions, symbols, and intuitive knowing begin to appear. You do not need to force them, they emerge naturally, flowing like constellations revealing themselves in the night sky. Listen now, with your whole being, to the subtle whispers and currents around you. Sacred receptive listening. In this silent, expanded awareness, knowledge comes as feelings, images, or intuitive knowing. You do not need to interpret, you allow the Akasha to speak in its own language. Finally, breathe long, slow, and effortless. Merge with the timeless flow. Breath of timeless presence. Here, past, present, and future dissolve into a single eternal now. You are not merely accessing the records, you are aligned with them. You are the witness and the reader, the seeker and the archive, simultaneously. As you linger here, feel the certainty that you may return whenever you choose. The pathways, alignment, invocation, visualization, inner vision, receptive listening, and timeless presence, are always open. The Akashic field await, and you now hold the keys within your own consciousness. Begin by closing your eyes and drawing in a deep, slow breath, feeling the life force moving through every cell of your body. With each exhale, you release tension, distractions, and the boundaries of time. You sink deeper, floating within a subtle current that carries you toward the eternal, the Akashic field, the living memory of all souls, all histories, all possibilities. Place your hands gently over your heart and your solar plexus. Energy alignment, feel a soft warmth, a subtle vibration that grows with each heartbeat, synchronizing your personal energy with the cosmic flow of the records. Your body becomes a conduit, your awareness a receptor. As your breathing deepens, whisper inwardly a sacred phrase, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. Invocation of intent. Each repetition resonates within your consciousness, opening the gates that respond only to your focused awareness. Now, envision before you a grand library suspended in the cosmos. Shelves of crystalline light stretch into infinity, filled with glowing scrolls, golden tomes, and symbols that pulse with living knowledge. Visualization of the celestial archive. Walk these halls in spirit, feeling the quiet power of the Akasha surrounding you, welcoming your presence. Bring your focus to the space between your eyebrows, your inner eye, the sacred window of insight. Awakening inner vision. Symbols, impressions, and intuitive knowing begin to surface. You do not need to force them, they rise naturally, like stars appearing in the deep night sky. Listen with your entire being. Sacred receptive listening. Knowledge arrives in many forms, a whisper, a feeling, an image, and you allow it to flow, without judgment, without expectation. The records speak in a language beyond words. Finally, lengthen your breath, merging with the timeless field. Breath of timeless presence. Past, present, and future dissolve into one eternal now. You are not simply accessing the records, you are within them, aligned with their energy, a witness and a participant, a seeker and a guardian. As you remain here, know that you may return whenever you choose. The keys, alignment, invocation, visualization, inner vision, receptive listening, and timeless presence, are always within you. The Akashic field await, and you now hold the door open with your consciousness. Begin by settling into stillness, letting your body soften, your mind quiet, and your heart open. With each slow, deliberate breath, feel yourself drifting beyond the ordinary flow of time, entering a realm where past, present, and future exist simultaneously. You sense the presence of the Akashic field, a luminous field of eternal memory that holds all knowledge, all experience, all potential. Place your attention gently on the space between your eyebrows, the sacred point of the inner eye. This is your gateway. The inner eye, as your focus rests here, feel a subtle expansion, a soft light growing behind your closed eyelids, as though a hidden window is opening in your consciousness. With each breath, allow this window to widen. You may perceive flickers of color, shapes, or symbols, impressions from the records themselves. You do not need to interpret or force understanding. Simply observe. Simply receive. The inner eye is a lens tuned to the vibration of universal memory. Now, in your mind, whisper the words, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. I remember all that is mine to know. With each repetition, the window glows brighter. Feel a connection, subtle yet undeniable, a thread linking your consciousness to the infinite archives of the Akasha. As you breathe, allow impressions to rise naturally, images, thoughts, memories, or knowing. Let them orbit your awareness like stars circling a luminous sun. You do not question them, you allow them to mirror the truth held in the records. Rest here for a few moments, immersed in the light of the inner eye, knowing that this sacred point is always accessible. Whenever you wish, you may return, focusing your gaze inward, and the Akashic field will respond. You are aligned, you are open, and you are the witness to the eternal memory of all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. The throat chakra, the seat of expression, rests like a blue lotus at the base of your neck. It is the bridge between the inner world of thought and the outer world of manifestation. To strengthen it is to align voice with truth, to allow sound to carry the resonance of the soul. Consider how each word you speak vibrates, not just through air, but through fields unseen, rippling into the etheric body, imprinting the subtle dimensions, and shaping the pathways of destiny. To speak with clarity is to become a tuning fork of truth, resounding with the harmony of heaven. When the throat chakra is weak, words may falter, truth may hesitate, and the current of divine will may feel obstructed. But when strengthened, it becomes like a river unblocked, flowing freely, carrying inspiration, commanding the ether, and opening gates of blessing. You strengthen the throat chakra when you breathe deeply into it, sending prana into its blue flame. You strengthen it when you place your hand upon it with reverence, reminding yourself that this is the altar of your word. You strengthen it when you speak affirmations that align with your soul's highest vision, words that echo eternity. To strengthen the throat chakra is also to listen deeply, for sound is both received and given. As you hear truth, you resonate with truth. As you honor silence, you become aware of the word before words, the eternal vibration out of which creation itself emerged. Strength lies in aligning the spoken word with the inner word, thought with voice, spirit with sound. When they harmonize, your throat chakra glows like sapphire light, and your voice becomes not just communication, but creation, an instrument of blessing, a channel of abundance, a decree that the universe hears and obeys. Breath of blue flame, sit in stillness, bring awareness to your throat. Inhale deeply, visualizing blue light flowing into the chakra. Exhale softly, releasing any blockages, tension, or withheld words. Continue until the throat feels clear, luminous, and alive. Hand on the word, place your right hand chakra gently on your throat. Whisper, this is the seat of my truth. My words align with spirit. Feel the warmth of your hand activating the chakra, as though your hand is sealing it with divine intention. Sapphire visualization. Close your eyes and imagine a radiant sapphire spinning at your throat. With each breath, see it glow brighter, humming with celestial sound. Feel it synchronize with your heartbeat, vibrating your whole being with clarity. Sacred vowel chant. Chant the vowel ham, the Bija mantra of the throat chakra. Let the sound vibrate deep in your throat and chest. With each repetition, sense the sound purifying and empowering your voice. Word as command. Speak a clear affirmation such as, "My words carry truth and power. I create reality with my voice. My throat chakra is open, strong, and radiant." Pause after each declaration and feel it imprinting into the ether. Silence practice. Sit in complete silence, placing your awareness on the throat. In the quiet, listen for the inner word, the vibration beneath all words. Allow your throat to rest in the eternal hum of the cosmos. Etheric flow. Visualize your words leaving your throat as streams of blue light. See them traveling into the ether, weaving into the quantum field. Trust that they return as blessings, opportunities, and abundance. Mirror of expression. Stand before a mirror. Look gently into your own eyes. Speak aloud, "I trust my voice. I speak with clarity and love." Feel the echo of your own truth reflecting back to you. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to the stillness within you. Breathe slowly, and as you do, imagine the breath is drawing down from the heavens, flowing like silver blue light, entering the crown of your head, and gathering gently in your throat. Now feel the center of your throat as a doorway, a gateway between the inner world of thought and the outer world of creation. Each breath opens this doorway wider. With your inhale, draw in light the color of the morning sky, vast, clear, infinite. With your exhale, release all constriction, every unspoken word, every withheld truth, every fear of expression. Let them dissolve into the air like mist in sunlight. Place your hand softly over your throat and feel the pulse beneath your palm. This pulse is not only your heartbeat but the rhythm of your soul's expression. Whisper gently to yourself, "I am a vessel of truth. My voice carries the music of the divine." Now, imagine a radiant sphere of blue light forming at your throat, a sapphire sun spinning in perfect balance. With each breath it grows brighter, sending ripples of soundless vibration into your aura. You can almost hear it, a hum that resonates with the song of the universe. Allow this sphere to expand, filling not only your throat but your whole chest, your whole body, until you are surrounded by a cocoon of luminous blue fire. In this light, your words become prayers, and your silence becomes holy listening. Now, in your mind, see yourself speaking into the ether. Each word leaves your lips as a glowing thread of light, weaving into the fabric of reality. Watch as those threads ripple outward, connecting with opportunities, with abundance, with souls who are waiting for your message. Breathe into this power. Feel how your voice does not end with sound, it travels through the etheric field, the quantum sea, the Akashic record itself. What you speak is heard not only by the world, but by creation itself. In this state, silently affirm, "My throat is strong. My voice is clear. My words align with truth, love, and abundance. The universe responds to the sound of my soul." Rest for a few moments in this radiance. Feel the deep harmony that comes when expression flows without resistance, when thought, feeling, and voice are one. Know that your throat chakra is awakened, strengthened, and luminous. Throat chakra invocation. Blue flame of truth, awaken in my throat. Let my voice carry the light of heaven. Every word I speak is aligned with love, every sound I release is a command of creation. Through my voice flows abundance, through my voice flows blessing, through my voice flows the eternal word. I am clear, I am strong, I am radiant. So it is. The opening throat of light, open wide. I speak my truth with courage. My voice flows as clear waters, my words create pathways of blessing. The fire of expression blue flame rises in my throat. Every sound I release is charged with power. I speak with strength, I speak with clarity, and creation responds to my voice. The bridge my throat is a bridge between spirit and world. Thought becomes word, and word becomes form. Through this gate, truth flows freely, and all that I speak aligns with love. The song of abundance I sing, the song of abundance. My words are rivers of prosperity. The ether hears my voice, and the universe answers with blessings. The sapphire flame, a sapphire sun spins at my throat. It shines with clarity, it vibrates with truth. My voice is radiant, my speech is blessed, and all I speak is woven into harmony. The command, my word is law in the field of spirit. I speak, and it is done. I decree abundance, I decree peace, and the universe obeys my voice. The eternal word within my throat lives, the eternal word. I am one with the sound of creation. Every breath is prayer, every word is blessing, and my voice carries the music of the divine. Close your eyes and feel the subtle flow of the universe around you. Beyond the physical, beyond the tangible, there are streams of energy, invisible, infinite, eternal. These are the cosmic currents, carrying the pulse of creation, the rhythm of stars, the vibration of thought itself. The Akasha, the great cosmic archive, holds every moment, every possibility, every pattern of existence. It is not distant, it is the living fabric in which all that was, is, and can be, is inscribed. Yet, to access its subtle registers, one must be attuned, one must resonate with its flow. When the cosmic currents attune the Akasha, it is as if a river meets the sea. The currents do not force the water, they harmonize with it, stirring it into alignment with the universal pulse. In this attunement, hidden knowledge becomes perceivable, potentialities become accessible, and the whispers of the eternal unfold within awareness. You, too, are part of this dance. By centering within yourself, by breathing with awareness, by letting intention flow like a gentle stream, you allow the cosmic currents to move through you, sweeping through the corridors of your inner Akasha. Each thought, each word, each resonance becomes a key, opening chambers that have always been present but unseen. In this stillness, contemplate, the currents do not create the Akasha, they align with it. They remind you that attunement, not force, is the path to clarity. When you attune with these currents, you awaken to the vast library of your own existence and the collective wisdom of all that has ever been. The phrase is a reminder, a subtle invocation: flow with the cosmic currents, let them attune your Akasha, and allow the hidden harmonies of the universe to awaken within you. Find a quiet space and settle comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, letting each inhale draw in light and each exhale release tension. Bring your awareness to the center of your being, the place where your inner silence hums with potential. Imagine your consciousness as a still lake, vast and reflective. Now visualize streams of luminous energy, flowing like silver blue currents through the cosmos. These are the cosmic currents, carrying the pulse of creation, the rhythm of galaxies, and the music of thought itself. Feel them moving toward you, not with force, but with gentle invitation. As these currents reach your being, sense them flowing through your mind and heart, sweeping softly through your inner landscapes. With each wave, feel your awareness expanding, aligning, and harmonizing. Place your hand over your third eye or heart center and whisper inwardly, I open to the currents of the cosmos. I attune to the Akasha. I receive the wisdom of all that was, is, and will be. Imagine the Akasha, a luminous, infinite library, awakening within you. Scrolls of light, whispers of knowledge, and echoes of existence shimmer and move in response to your presence. The cosmic currents flow through these archives, stirring them into resonance with your consciousness. With each breath, allow your mind to float within these currents. Thoughts become keys, intuition becomes a guide. You are not extracting knowledge, you are becoming attuned, letting the Akasha unfold its secrets through you. Rest in this alignment. Feel the currents moving through you, attuning every cell, every thought, every intention. Whisper silently, I am one with the cosmic currents. The Akasha flows through me. I am aligned, aware, and attuned. Carry with you the resonance of attunement and the wisdom of the cosmic currents. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Breathe deeply and visualize a silver blue current approaching from the cosmos, moving toward your being. Place your hand lightly over your third eye. Whisper inwardly, I open to the flow of cosmic currents. I attune to the Akasha. Allow the currents to wash over your awareness, clearing mental clutter and opening the inner library of possibility. Begin with slow, deep breaths. Visualize the cosmic currents entering your heart and throat, moving like gentle rivers of light. Imagine the Akasha inside you shimmering, like starlight rippling across water. Whisper, the currents awaken the hidden knowledge within. I am ready to receive. Feel the currents stirring the Akashic archives, making wisdom accessible. Focus on your heart and third eye. Inhale and imagine light moving from heart to mind, then from mind back to heart, forming a luminous loop. Whisper, my mind and heart are aligned. The Akasha speaks through me in harmony. Sense the currents attuning your awareness, harmonizing your intuition and intellect. Take 3 deep breaths, imagining the universe humming as you inhale. See yourself immersed in waves of blue, violet, and silver light. Whisper, I resonate with the frequencies of the cosmos. The Akasha responds to my vibration. Feel your consciousness vibrating in sync with the universal currents. Inhale, and imagine a gentle wind of starlight flowing through your being. Exhale, releasing resistance and doubt. Whisper, I receive the guidance of the Akasha. Every current brings clarity, insight, and truth. Visualize insights and subtle impressions flowing toward you like messages on luminous threads. Sit quietly and breathe naturally. Imagine the currents weaving through your body, connecting your throat, heart, and third eye. Whisper, the wisdom of the Akasha integrates into my being. My words, actions, and thoughts reflect divine understanding. Feel the knowledge settling into every cell, harmonizing mind, body, and spirit. Breathe slowly and feel the currents surrounding your entire being, flowing through the Akashic field within you. Whisper, I am fully attuned to the cosmic currents. The Akasha flows through me effortless. I am aligned, aware, and guided. Rest in the stillness of attunement, carrying the resonance of this connection into your daily life. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Breathe deeply, feeling your throat as a glowing blue doorway. Visualize silver blue cosmic currents flowing toward you, entering the throat, stirring your inner voice. Place your hand lightly over your throat. Whisper inwardly, I awaken my voice. My throat is the gateway for cosmic truth. The Akasha flows through me. Inhale light, exhale hesitation, letting the currents attune your expression. The flame of resonance. Inhale deeply, imagining a sapphire flame flickering at your throat. Exhale with a soft hum, letting the sound vibrate through your throat and into your awareness of the Akasha. Whisper, the flame of my voice resonates with cosmic currents. The Akasha opens to me. Feel courage, clarity, and alignment rising with each vibration. The bridge of insight. Breathe into your heart, then direct the breath into your throat. Imagine a luminous bridge forming between heart, throat, and mind, with currents of starlight flowing along it. Whisper, my heart, my throat, and my mind are aligned. My voice carries insight from the Akasha. Sense knowledge and intuition flowing freely through your vocal channel. The river of words. Inhale cosmic currents, imagining them entering your throat and filling it with liquid sapphire light. Exhale gently, letting your words flow outward as luminous streams, carrying Akashic resonance. Whisper, every word I speak is a river of truth. The Akasha moves with my voice. Hum or speak softly, feeling the currents expand beyond your body. The radiant sphere. Visualize a spinning sphere of deep blue light in your throat, pulsing with cosmic energy. Each inhale feeds the sphere, each exhale releases light outward. Whisper, the radiant sphere of my throat glows with cosmic wisdom. I channel the Akasha with clarity. Feel every breath integrating insight, courage, and truth into your expression. The word of command. Inhale deeply, lifting your chin slightly, and sense your throat vibrating like a celestial instrument. Exhale and imagine your words as golden threads weaving into the Akashic field. Whisper, my voice is command. Every word I speak shapes reality. The Akasha answers my resonance. Allow your intention to carry authority, love, and cosmic alignment. The eternal song. Sit in stillness. Breathe gently, feeling your throat dissolve into the cosmic currents. Sense the eternal vibration of the Akasha humming through your vocal channel. Whisper inwardly, I am one with the eternal song. My throat carries the voice of cosmic wisdom. The Akasha flows through me freely. Rest in silence, letting all energy, insight, and resonance integrate. The inner eye. You focus gently between your eyebrows, feeling a soft light expand behind your closed eyes. This inner window opens to the Akashic field. With each breath, impressions rise naturally, images, symbols, or knowing, like constellations revealing secrets in the night sky. You whisper inwardly, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. The records respond to your awareness, revealing the truths that belong to your soul. The heart solar plexus alignment. Place one hand over your heart and one over your solar plexus. Feel subtle vibrations rising, connecting your personal energy to the cosmic field. This alignment opens the channel to the Akashic field. Each heartbeat pulses like a drum, calling forth memory and wisdom. As you breathe, trust the warmth and resonance, they are keys to unlocking the eternal archives. Breath of timeless presence. Slowly inhale, then exhale, letting your breath become a bridge between now and the eternal. With each cycle, time dissolves, and you float within a field where all records exist simultaneously. This breath merges with the Akasha. The longer you rest in its rhythm, the more you merge with universal memory, becoming witness and reader at once. Visualization of the celestial library in your mind. See a vast library of crystalline shelves, infinite in all directions, filled with luminous scrolls and tomes. This visualization opens your consciousness to the Akashic field. Walk gently through the halls in spirit, feeling the quiet power and welcoming presence of the archives. Your awareness alone allows knowledge to rise naturally to your inner vision. Invocation of sacred words. Silently or aloud, repeat sacred phrases that resonate with the eternal field. I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. These words act as vibrational keys, tuning your consciousness to the records. With each repetition, doors open, and impressions arise effortless, aligning your mind and soul with the eternal archives. Receptive listening. Close your eyes and listen not with your ears, but with your whole being. The records speak in subtle tones, whispers, and intuitive knowing. Allow these impressions to arrive without judgment or interpretation. You do not force, you receive. This receptive listening connects you directly to the Akashic field, allowing knowledge to flow like a river of light. Stellar Pathway Meditation. Visualize a path of starlight stretching infinitely before you. Each step you take along this celestial pathway draws you closer to the Akashic field. The stars pulse in rhythm with your inner consciousness, guiding you. As you move forward, the knowledge of ages flows to you naturally, as if the cosmos itself bends to share its memory. Crystal resonance. Imagine holding a clear, luminous crystal in your hands. Feel its vibration align with your own. This crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. As you breathe into its resonance, knowledge and insight flow through it into your consciousness. The crystal is your guide, your amplifier, your key to accessing memory beyond time. Elemental alignment. Sense the elements around you, earth grounding you, water flowing through your awareness, fire igniting insight, air expanding your perception. Aligning with these forces opens pathways to the Akashic field. Each element supports a different layer of knowledge, and by harmonizing with them, you attune to the archive of all experiences. The Stargate. Visualize a circular gate of radiant stars forming in front of you. This is the Stargate, an ancient portal to the Akashic field. Step through it in spirit, feeling your consciousness expand into vastness. Within the gate, time dissolves, and the archives of the universe reveal themselves effortless, responding to your intent and awareness. Spiral descent meditation. Imagine descending a spiral staircase of light, each turn drawing you deeper into consciousness. At the center awaits the Akashic field. With each step, release temporal constraints, old memories, and distractions. By spiraling inward, you access layers of memory hidden from ordinary perception, aligning with the timeless archives. Sacred geometry. Visualization. See a pattern of sacred geometry unfolding before your inner eyes, interlocking circles, triangles, and stars of David. This geometry vibrates with the Akashic field. By focusing on it, you harmonize your mind and spirit with the universal order. Knowledge and insight emerge naturally from the structure, flowing into your awareness like light through a prism. The mirror of reflection. Visualize a perfect, still mirror before you. As you gaze into it, the surface begins to shimmer, revealing scenes, images, and symbols from the Akashic field. This mirror reflects not only what has been, but what could be. By observing without judgment, you access hidden wisdom, seeing clearly the threads of your soul's journey. Chanting and vibration. Choose a sound or mantra that resonates deeply with you. As you chant, feel the vibration moving through your body, mind, and spirit. These vibrations align your consciousness with the Akashic field. Each repetition dissolves barriers, opens doors, and draws forth the records in forms of images, knowing, or intuitive understanding. The light column ascension. Visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, passing through every energy center, and extending into the heavens. Step into this column with your consciousness. This ascending light acts as a direct channel to the Akashic field. As you rise, you merge with infinite awareness, where the archives of time and experience flow seamlessly into your being. The inner eye gateway. You rest your awareness between your eyebrows, feeling a soft glow expand within. This is the inner eye, the sacred window to the Akashic field. With every breath, impressions arise naturally, images, symbols, or knowing, like constellations appearing in a starlit sky. You silently whisper, "I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal." The records respond to your focus, revealing the knowledge your soul seeks. Heart solar plexus alignment. Place one hand over your heart, one over your solar plexus. Feel the warmth and vibration connecting you to the cosmic field. Each heartbeat resonates with the Akashic field. With each inhale, you draw knowledge into your being. With each exhale, you release resistance. You are aligned, and the archives respond, welcoming your presence. Breath of timeless presence. Slowly inhale and exhale, letting your breath become a bridge between the present and eternity. Time softens and dissolves, and you float within the Akashic field where all memory exists. Each breath deepens your connection, and you merge with the archives, becoming both witness and participant in the eternal flow. Celestial library visualization. In your inner vision, see an infinite library of crystalline shelves, filled with luminous scrolls and golden tomes. Walk softly through its halls in spirit, feeling the quiet power surrounding you. This visualization opens your consciousness to the Akashic field. Knowledge arises naturally as you move reverently through the archives. Invocation of sacred words. Silently repeat phrases that vibrate with eternity. I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. Each repetition acts as a tuning fork, aligning your consciousness with the archives. Doors open, impressions arise, and the records flow effortless into your awareness. Receptive listening. Close your eyes and listen with your entire being. The Akashic field communicate in whispers, feelings, and intuitive knowing. You do not interpret or question, you simply receive. Each subtle impression draws you deeper, and knowledge arrives naturally through the currents of your awareness. Stellar pathway. Visualize a path of starlight stretching into infinity. Each step forward draws you closer to the Akashic field. The stars pulse in rhythm with your consciousness, guiding you. Knowledge flows naturally, carried by the cosmic pathway, aligning your soul with eternal memory. Crystal resonance. Hold a luminous crystal in your mind's eye. Feel its vibration align with your energy. This crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. Knowledge flows through it into your awareness effortless. The crystal amplifies your connection, guiding insight, symbols, and truths from the archives into your consciousness. Elemental alignment. Sense the four elements surrounding you: earth grounding you, water flowing insight, fire igniting clarity, air expanding perception. Aligning with these energies opens a gateway to the Akashic field. Each element attunes you to a different layer of knowledge, harmonizing your being with the eternal archives. Stargate. Visualize a circular gate of radiant stars before you. Step through it in spirit, feeling expansion and timelessness. Within this celestial portal, the Akashic field reveal themselves. Symbols, images, and knowing flow to you effortless, responding to your consciousness and intent. Spiral descent. Imagine descending a spiral staircase of luminous light. Each turn draws you deeper into awareness, closer to the center of the Akashic field. As you spiral inward, time dissolves, and hidden layers of memory rise. You move freely, receiving knowledge as it naturally emerges, aligned with your highest purpose. Sacred geometry alignment. Focus on a pattern of sacred geometry unfolding before your inner eyes: circles, triangles, and interlaced stars. These forms vibrate with the frequency of the Akashic field. As you attune to the geometry, knowledge flows in patterns and symbols, illuminating truths stored in the eternal archives. Mirror of reflection. Visualize a still, perfect mirror before you. Gaze into it and watch as the surface shimmers with images, symbols, and memories from the Akashic field. The mirror reflects not only the past, but potentials and possibilities. You observe without judgment, allowing the archives to reveal themselves naturally. Chanting and vibrational alignment. Choose a sacred sound or mantra that resonates deeply. As you chant, feel the vibration ripple through your body, mind, and spirit. The frequency aligns your consciousness with the Akashic field. Knowledge flows effortless, arriving in images, feelings, or intuitive knowing, guided by your resonance. Column of ascending light. Visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, passing through every energy center, and extending into the cosmos. Step into this light with your awareness. This ascending channel connects you directly to the Akashic field. As you rise, you merge with infinite consciousness, where all memory and wisdom flow seamlessly into your being. Inner eye gateway. You place your focus gently between your eyebrows, feeling a soft glow expand. This inner eye is your portal. With each slow breath, impressions, images, symbols, knowing, arise naturally. You whisper inwardly, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. The records respond to your awareness, revealing timeless knowledge. Heart solar plexus alignment. Place one hand on your heart, one on your solar plexus. Feel subtle warmth and vibration connecting you to the cosmic field. Each heartbeat resonates with the Akashic field. As you inhale, knowledge flows in. As you exhale, resistance dissolves. You are aligned, and the archives welcome your consciousness. Breath of timeless presence. Breathe slowly, letting each inhale draw you inward and each exhale release all boundaries. Time softens and dissolves. You float in a timeless field where all memory exists. With every breath, you merge with the Akashic field, witnessing and participating in the eternal flow of knowledge. Celestial library visualization. See in your mind an infinite library of crystal shelves, golden tomes, and luminous scrolls. Walk softly through these halls in spirit. Each step opens you more fully to the Akashic field. Knowledge arises naturally as you move reverently through this sacred archive. Invocation of sacred words. Silently repeat, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. These words act as a tuning fork, aligning your consciousness with the records. With each repetition, doors open, and impressions arise effortless, flowing into your awareness. Receptive listening. Close your eyes and listen with your entire being. The Akashic field communicate in whispers, images, and intuitive knowing. You do not interpret, you simply receive. Each impression draws you deeper, and knowledge arrives naturally, flowing into your consciousness. Stellar pathway. Visualize a path of starlight stretching infinitely. Each step draws you closer to the Akashic field. The stars pulse in rhythm with your consciousness, guiding you. Knowledge flows naturally, carried by the cosmic pathway, aligning your soul with eternal memory. Crystal resonance. Hold a luminous crystal in your mind. Feel its vibration align with yours. The crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. Knowledge flows through it effortless. The crystal amplifies your connection, guiding insight, symbols, and truths into your awareness. Elemental alignment. Sense the elements around you, earth grounding, water flowing, fire igniting clarity, air expanding perception. Aligning with these forces opens a portal to the Akashic field. Each element supports a different layer of knowledge, harmonizing your being with the eternal archives. Stargate. Visualize a radiant circular gate before you. Step through in spirit, feeling expansion and timelessness. Within this portal, the Akashic field reveal themselves. Symbols, images, and knowing flow to you effortless, responding to your intent and awareness. Spiral descent. Imagine descending a spiral staircase of luminous light. Each turn draws you deeper into consciousness, closer to the center of the Akashic field. time dissolves as hidden layers of memory arise naturally. You move freely, receiving knowledge as it emerges from the archives. Sacred geometry alignment focus on interlaced circles, triangles, and stars unfolding before your inner eyes. This geometry vibrates with the Akashic field. As you attune, knowledge flows in patterns and symbols, illuminating truths stored in the eternal archives. Mirror of reflection. Visualize a still, perfect mirror before you. Gaze as it shimmers with images, symbols, and memories from the Akashic field. The mirror reflects not only the past but potentials and possibilities. You observe without judgment, allowing the archives to reveal themselves naturally. Chanting and vibrational alignment. Choose a sacred sound or mantra that resonates deeply. As you chant, feel the vibration ripple through your being. The frequency aligns your consciousness with the Akashic field. Knowledge flows effortless, arriving in images, feelings, or intuitive understanding. Column of ascending light. Visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, through every energy center, extending into the cosmos. Step into this light with your consciousness. This ascending channel connects you directly to the Akashic field. As you rise, infinite awareness flows seamlessly into your being. The inner eye gateway. You rest your awareness between your eyebrows, feeling a soft light expanding behind closed eyes. This inner window opens to the Akashic field. As you breathe slowly, impressions, symbols, visions, or knowing, arise naturally. You whisper inwardly, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. The records respond, revealing knowledge your soul is ready to receive. Heart solar plexus alignment. Place one hand on your heart, one on your solar plexus. Feel warmth and subtle vibration connecting you to the cosmic field. Each heartbeat resonates with the Akashic field. With every inhale, wisdom flows in, with each exhale, resistance dissolves. You are aligned, and the archives welcome your awareness. Breath of timeless presence. Breathe slowly and deeply, letting each inhale draw you inward and each exhale release worldly tension. Time softens and dissolves. You float within a field where all memory exists simultaneously. With every breath, you merge with the Akashic field, witnessing and participating in the eternal flow of knowledge. Celestial Library visualization. See in your mind a grand library of crystal shelves, infinite in all directions, filled with luminous scrolls and golden tomes. Walk softly through these halls in spirit, sensing the quiet power of the archives. Knowledge arises naturally as you move reverently through this sacred celestial library. Invocation of sacred words. Silently repeat, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. These sacred words act as a tuning fork, aligning your consciousness with the Akashic field. Doors open, impressions arise, and the eternal archives flow effortless into your awareness. Receptive listening. Close your eyes and listen with your entire being. The records speak in whispers, images, feelings, and intuitive knowing. You do not interpret or judge, you simply receive. Each impression draws you deeper, allowing knowledge to flow naturally into your consciousness. Stellar pathway. Visualize a path of starlight stretching infinitely before you. Each step draws you closer to the Akashic field. The stars pulse in rhythm with your consciousness, guiding you. Knowledge flows naturally along this celestial pathway, aligning your soul with eternal memory. Crystal resonance. Imagine holding a luminous crystal in your mind's eye. Feel its vibration align with yours. The crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. Knowledge flows through it effortless. The crystal amplifies your connection, guiding insight, symbols, and truth into your awareness. Elemental alignment: sense the 4 elements around you: earth grounding, water flowing, fire igniting clarity, air expanding perception. Aligning with these forces opens a portal to the Akashic field. Each element supports a different layer of knowledge, harmonizing your being with the eternal archives. Stargate: visualize a circular gate of radiant stars before you. Step through it in spirit, feeling expansion and timelessness. Within this celestial portal, the Akashic field reveal themselves. Symbols, images, and knowing flow to you effortless, responding to your consciousness and intent. Spiral descent: imagine descending a spiral staircase of luminous light. Each turn draws you deeper into consciousness, closer to the Akashic field. Time dissolves as hidden layers of memory surface naturally. You move freely, receiving knowledge as it emerges from the archives. Sacred geometry: alignment: focus on interlaced circles, triangles, and stars unfolding before your inner eyes. These patterns vibrate with the Akashic field. As you attune to their sacred order, knowledge flows in shapes, patterns, and symbols, illuminating the truths stored in the eternal archives. Mirror of reflection: visualize a still, perfect mirror before you. Gaze as it shimmers with images, symbols, and memories from the Akashic field. The mirror reflects not only the past but also potentials and possibilities. You observe without judgment, allowing the archives to reveal themselves naturally. Chanting and vibrational alignment: choose a sacred sound or mantra that resonates deeply. As you chant, feel the vibration ripple through your body, mind, and spirit. These vibrations align your consciousness with the Akashic field. Knowledge flows effortless, arriving in images, feelings, and intuitive understanding. Column of ascending light: visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, passing through every energy center, extending into the cosmos. Step into this light with your awareness. This ascending channel connects you directly to the Akashic field. As you rise, infinite awareness and wisdom flow seamlessly into your being. Inner eye gateway: focus between your eyebrows. Feel a subtle light expanding behind closed eyes. This inner window opens to the Akashic field. Symbols, visions, or knowing arise naturally. Whisper silently, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. Knowledge flows effortless to your consciousness. Heart solar plexus alignment: place one hand on your heart, one on your solar plexus. Feel warmth and subtle vibration connecting you to the cosmic field. Each heartbeat resonates with the Akashic field. With every inhale, wisdom flows; with each exhale, tension and resistance dissolve. Breath of timeless presence: breathe deeply, letting each inhale draw you inward and each exhale release worldly tension. Time softens and dissolves. You float in a field where all memory exists simultaneously. With each breath, you merge with the Akashic field, witnessing the eternal flow of knowledge. Celestial library visualization: visualize an infinite library of crystal shelves, golden tomes, and luminous scrolls. Walk softly through its halls in spirit. Each step opens you more fully to the Akashic field. Knowledge arises naturally as you move reverently through this sacred archive. Invocation of sacred words: silently repeat, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. Each phrase resonates as a vibrational key, aligning your consciousness with the records. Doors open, impressions arise, and insight flows effortless. Receptive listening: close your eyes and listen with your entire being. The Akashic field speak in whispers, images, and intuitive knowing. You do not interpret or question, you simply receive. Knowledge flows naturally into your awareness. Stellar pathway. Visualize a path of starlight stretching infinitely. Each step draws you closer to the Akashic field. Stars pulse in rhythm with your consciousness, guiding you. Insight flows along this celestial pathway, aligning your soul with eternal memory. Crystal resonance. Hold a luminous crystal in your mind's eye. Feel its vibration align with yours. The crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. Knowledge flows through it effortless, guiding images, symbols, and truths into your consciousness. Elemental alignment. Sense the four elements: earth grounding, water flowing, fire igniting clarity, air expanding perception. Aligning with these forces opens a portal to the Akashic field. Each element supports a different layer of knowledge, harmonizing your being with eternal archives. Stargate. Visualize a circular gate of radiant stars before you. Step through it in spirit, feeling expansion and timelessness. Within this celestial portal, the Akashic field reveal themselves. Symbols, images, and knowing flow to you effortless. Spiral descent. Imagine descending a spiral staircase of luminous light. Each turn draws you deeper into consciousness, closer to the Akashic field. Time dissolves as hidden layers of memory surface. You move freely, receiving knowledge as it naturally emerges. Sacred geometry. Alignment. Focus on interlaced circles, triangles, and stars unfolding before your inner eyes. The geometry vibrates with the Akashic field. As you attune to its patterns, knowledge flows in symbols and forms, illuminating truths stored in the eternal archives. Mirror of reflection. Visualize a still, perfect mirror before you. Gaze as it shimmers with images, symbols, and memories from the Akashic field. The mirror reflects past, present, and potential futures. Observe without judgment, allowing the archives to reveal themselves naturally. Chanting and vibrational alignment. Choose a sacred sound or mantra that resonates deeply. As you chant, feel the vibration ripple through your body, mind, and spirit. These vibrations align your consciousness with the Akashic field. Insight flows effortless, arriving as images, feelings, and intuitive knowing. Column of ascending light. Visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, passing through each energy center, extending into the cosmos. Step into this light with your consciousness. The ascending channel connects directly to the Akashic field. Infinite awareness and wisdom flow seamlessly into your being. Inner eye gateway. Close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, moving gently through your body. With each exhale, release tension, letting your body soften and your mind quiet. Bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, your inner eye. Visualize a soft, radiant glow expanding behind your closed eyelids. This is your gateway. The Akashic field await your focus. With each breath, impressions arise, symbols, images, knowing, like stars appearing in the night sky. You whisper silently, I open the eye of insight. I witness the eternal. As you continue to breathe, allow these impressions to grow and expand. You do not need to analyze, simply observe. Each symbol, each image, is a reflection of knowledge ready for your consciousness. You are fully present, fully aligned, and fully receptive to the eternal wisdom of the Akashic field. Heart solar plexus alignment. Sit comfortably and place one hand over your heart, one over your solar plexus. Feel the subtle warmth, the vibration beneath your palms. With each inhale, draw cosmic energy into your being. With each exhale, release any tension or distraction. Your heartbeat resonates like a drum, connecting you to the Akashic field. Imagine each pulse opening a channel, each vibration harmonizing your energy with the eternal archives. With every breath, knowledge flows toward you effortless, and your consciousness merges with the infinite memory of all souls. Breath of timeless presence. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. As you inhale, imagine drawing the eternal into your body. As you exhale, let go of all temporal constraints. Time softens, dissolves, and becomes fluid. You float in a timeless field, where past, present, and future converge. With each breath, you sink deeper into awareness. Knowledge from the Akashic field flows naturally, appearing as intuitive knowing, symbols, or images. You are both witness and participant in this eternal field. Celestial library visualization in your mind. Visualize a vast library suspended in cosmic light. Crystal shelves stretch infinitely in all directions, filled with golden tomes and luminous scrolls. Walk through the aisles in spirit, feeling the quiet majesty of the archives. Each step you take draws knowledge to you naturally. You are a seeker, reverent and patient. Images, symbols, and insights flow effortless from the shelves into your consciousness. You are fully immersed in the celestial Akashic library, aligned with its eternal wisdom. Invocation of sacred words. Take a deep breath and center yourself. Silently or aloud, repeat, I attune to truth. I attune to memory. I attune to the Akasha. Each phrase resonates like a tuning fork within your consciousness, aligning you with the eternal archives. With every repetition, doors open, and impressions rise, symbols, intuitive knowing, flashes of insight. Allow the words to vibrate through your entire being. You are fully receptive, the records flow to you effortless. Receptive listening. Close your eyes and focus on the silence around and within you. Listen not with your ears but with your entire being. The Akashic field speak in whispers, in feelings, in intuitive knowing. Do not force or interpret. Simply allow the impressions to arrive. Each subtle vibration draws you deeper into alignment, and knowledge flows naturally, illuminating truths hidden in the eternal archives. Stellar pathway. Visualize a path of starlight stretching into infinity. With each step, you move closer to the Akashic field. The stars pulse in rhythm with your consciousness, guiding you gently along the way. As you walk, knowledge flows naturally, appearing in images, symbols, or intuitive understanding. You are aligned with the cosmic rhythm, moving effortless through space and time into the eternal archives. Crystal resonance. Imagine holding a luminous crystal in your mind's eye. Feel its vibration align with your own. The crystal acts as a bridge to the Akashic field. With each inhale, energy flows through the crystal. With each exhale, wisdom enters your consciousness. Allow images, symbols, and knowing to flow through this channel. The crystal amplifies your connection, deepening your access to the eternal archives. Elemental alignment. Sense the presence of the four elements surrounding you: earth grounding you, water flowing insight, fire igniting clarity, and air expanding perception. As you align with each element, feel your consciousness harmonize with the Akashic field. Each element opens a different layer of knowledge, guiding you to see, feel, and understand truths hidden within the eternal archives. Stargate. Visualize a radiant circular gate formed of stars before you. Step into it in spirit, feeling your awareness expand. This celestial portal leads directly to the Akashic field. Symbols, images, and knowing flow to you effortless. You are fully aligned, and the records respond to your consciousness and intent, revealing the wisdom you seek. Spiral descent. Close your eyes and imagine a spiral staircase of luminous light descending before you. Step downward with each breath. With every turn, you move deeper into consciousness, approaching the heart of the Akashic field. Time dissolves, and hidden layers of memory emerge naturally. You are a seeker, moving effortless, receiving knowledge with each step. Sacred geometry alignment. Visualize interlaced circles, triangles, and stars unfolding before your inner eyes. Each pattern vibrates with the Akashic field. As you focus on these sacred forms, knowledge flows in shapes, symbols, and images. The geometry harmonizes your consciousness with the eternal archives, allowing insight and wisdom to rise effortless. Mirror of reflection. Imagine a perfectly still mirror before you. As you gaze into its surface, it shimmers with images, symbols, and memories from the Akashic field. The mirror reflects not only the past but also potential futures. Observe without judgment. Knowledge flows naturally, revealing the wisdom held in the eternal archives. Chanting and vibrational alignment. Choose a sacred sound or mantra that resonates deeply with your being. As you chant, feel the vibrations ripple through your body, mind, and spirit. These vibrations align your consciousness with the Akashic field. Knowledge flows effortless, arriving as images, feelings, symbols, and intuitive understanding. You are fully present and fully receptive. Column of ascending light. Visualize a column of radiant light rising from the base of your spine, passing through each energy center, and extending infinitely into the cosmos. Step into this column with your awareness. The ascending light is a direct channel to the Akashic field. As you rise, infinite wisdom, knowledge, and insight flow seamlessly into your being. You are aligned, open, and fully immersed in the eternal archives. The breath ladder. You begin by breathing slowly, deeply, each inhale lifting you upward, each exhale releasing weight. With every breath, you climb an invisible ladder of light. At its summit waits the Akashic field, shimmering as a field of eternal memory. The temple doorway. You envision an ancient temple of marble and gold, its entrance glowing. As you step closer, the doors open of their own accord. Crossing the threshold, you enter the sanctuary of the Akashic field, where wisdom flows to you naturally. The river of memory. You find yourself beside a flowing river of liquid starlight. Each drop carries memories of all that has ever been. As you lean closer, the current reflects answers, impressions, and truths from the Akashic field into your awareness. The crown flame. You focus at the crown of your head, sensing a flame of pure white fire. The flame expands upward, connecting you to the infinite. Through this channel, knowledge streams down like sparks, flowing from the Akashic field into your mind and heart. The scroll of light. You imagine a scroll unrolling before you, woven of golden light. Words, symbols, and images appear across its surface, shifting and shimmering. The scroll itself is the Akashic field, revealing wisdom perfectly suited for your soul. The ancestral path. You see before you a path lined with countless figures, ancestors, guides, teachers. They step aside as you walk forward, honoring your arrival. At the end of the path lies the entrance to the Akashic field, waiting for your presence. The orb of reflection. You hold in your hands a radiant orb of crystal light. As you gaze into its depths, the surface ripples, revealing patterns, visions, and stories. The orb is a mirror of the Akashic field, opening to your intent. The silent chamber. You enter a chamber carved of stillness itself. The silence is absolute, yet it vibrates with living presence. In this silence, thoughts dissolve, and impressions from the Akashic field whisper into your awareness like echoes across eternity. The cosmic ladder above you, a ladder made of stars, stretches into infinity. Each rung you ascend vibrates with frequency and wisdom. When you reach the top, you stand within the field of the Akashic field, bathed in eternal light. The garden of symbols. You step into a vast garden, where every tree, flower, and stone glows with meaning. Each symbol carries knowledge from the Akashic field. As you touch them, their wisdom flows directly into your spirit. The circle of fire, you envision yourself standing within a circle of golden fire. The flames do not burn, they purify. As the fire encircles you, it clears away illusions, leaving you open to the infinite truth of the Akashic field. The song of vibration, you hear a single tone resonating in your body, a note from the music of the spheres. As you hum or silently repeat it, the tone aligns your frequency. Through vibration, your soul opens, and the Akashic field reveal themselves as harmonies of wisdom. The celestial staircase, you see before you a staircase woven of moonlight and starlight. Each step lifts you beyond the physical. At the top, a doorway opens into the Akashic field, where eternal truth waits patiently for your presence. The mirror of still water, you find a pool of perfectly still water, reflecting the night sky. As you gaze, the reflection shifts, showing visions, lifetimes, and possibilities. The surface becomes a portal, connecting you directly to the Akashic field. The pillar of radiance, a column of light, descends from the heavens, surrounding you. Step into this radiant pillar. Within it, your being rises, consciousness expanding. The pillar lifts you into direct communion with the Akashic field, where infinite wisdom flows seamlessly into your awareness. The breath of stars, you close your eyes and breathe deeply. With each inhale, you imagine drawing starlight into your body, with each exhale, you release all weight. Slowly, the stars fill your lungs, your heart, your mind, and feel yourself becoming luminous. In this glow, the Akashic field unfold like constellations, revealing their wisdom. The golden key, you visualize a key of pure gold resting in your palm. It hums with ancient energy. As you hold it close, you sense it was given to you long ago by higher guides. Ahead of you stands a great door of light. You insert the key, turn gently, and step into the infinite archives of the Akashic field. The veil of silence, you imagine a soft veil descending around you. The world's noise dissolves into stillness. Within this silence, every thought becomes clear, every distraction fades. Beyond the veil, the Akashic field waits. The more silent you become, the more their wisdom flows into your awareness. The flame within you brings your focus to your heart. Within it, a small flame flickers. With every breath, it grows brighter, expanding through your chest, through your body, until you stand entirely within its light. This flame illuminates the pathway to the Akashic field, and you step into its radiance to receive timeless truths. The bridge of light, you envision a glowing bridge stretching across the cosmos. Each step forward is effortless. With every step, feel lighter, freer, more connected. At the far end of the bridge lies a radiant hall of memory, the Akashic field, waiting for you to enter. The ancient scroll, a parchment of light, unrolls before you. At first, the writing is blurred, indecipherable. As you breathe slowly, words, images, and symbols become clear. The scroll itself is alive, responding to your attention. Through it, the Akashic field reveals what your soul is ready to know. The ocean of memory, you stand before an ocean of shimmering light. Each wave carries knowledge, each ripple a memory. As you wade into the waters, the ocean embraces you, carrying you deeper. Floating on its surface, feel the Akashic field flow through you, limitless and eternal. The sacred sound, you hum softly, a single tone that vibrates through your chest, through your bones. The vibration expands outward, harmonizing with unseen realms. This sacred sound unlocks resonance with the Akashic field. As the tone deepens, visions, insights, and truths appear with ease. The crystal staircase, a staircase of crystal rises before you, glowing with rainbow light. Each step you climb elevates your consciousness. At the top, a great chamber opens, filled with radiant tomes. These tomes are the Akashic field, waiting for your touch. The circle of ancients, you sit within a circle of luminous beings, ancestors, teachers, guides. They place their hands upon your shoulders, your head, your heart. Their energy opens you like a doorway. Through their blessing, the Akashic field reveal themselves, and wisdom flows to you as a living inheritance. The timeless portal, you imagine a doorway of swirling light, etched with ancient symbols. As you approach, the door responds to your intent, glowing brighter. With calm breath, you step through the threshold and enter the dimension of the Akashic field, where all memory is stored beyond time. The celestial ladder above you, a ladder of light, extends into the heavens. With each breath, you ascend effortless, rung by rung, leaving behind the weight of the world. At the highest point, you step into a chamber of stars, where the Akashic field shine as living constellations. The lotus opening, you focus on the crown of your head. A lotus of light begins to bloom, petal by petal. With each unfolding, a greater flow of energy streams into you. As the lotus fully blossoms, the Akashic field descends in beams of golden wisdom, filling your consciousness. The mirror of infinity, a vast mirror, appears before you. As you gaze into it, your reflection dissolves. In its place, visions appear, past lives, future potentials, and eternal truths. The mirror is the Akashic field themselves, reflecting what your soul is prepared to receive. The pillar of radiance, a beam of radiant light, descends from the heavens and envelops you. As you step fully into it, your awareness rises. The pillar lifts you beyond the ordinary world, carrying you upward into the sphere of the Akashic field. Here, infinite wisdom surrounds you, flowing freely into your being. The river of time you see before you, a flowing river, endless in both directions. One way carries the past, the other carries the future. You step into its gentle current, letting it carry you to the center, where all timelines converge. Here, the Akashic field ripple beneath the surface, waiting for you to reach in and receive. The crowned flame above your head, a flame of violet light, begins to glow. As you focus upon it, the flame expands, descending into your crown. The fire purifies thought and opens vision. Through its radiant blaze, the gateway to the Akashic field reveals itself, and you are invited to step through. The chamber of echoes, you enter a vast chamber, where every sound is an echo of forgotten lives. The whispers swirl around you, soft and melodic. As you grow still, the echoes align, forming words, forming visions. These whispers are the voice of the Akashic field, revealing what you are ready to hear. The sacred seal, a symbol of radiant geometry, appears before your mind's eye. As you trace it with your inner gaze, it pulses with life. The more you focus, the more it glows, until the seal itself becomes a doorway. You step through, entering the sanctum of the Akashic field. The celestial tree, you stand before an ancient tree, its roots buried deep in earth, its branches reaching into galaxies. As you touch its bark, feel its wisdom flow into you. Every leaf shimmers with memory, every branch a timeline. By merging with the tree, the Akashic field become part of you. The silent bell in the distance, a bell tolls. You do not hear it with your ears but with your spirit. Each vibration passes through you, dissolving barriers, lifting veils. With every silent toll, you move deeper into alignment until the Akashic field unfolds within your awareness. The cloud of knowing above you, a cloud of radiant mist, descends. It surrounds you, soft and weightless. Within it are impressions, images, symbols, fragments of eternal memory. As you breathe it in, the mist fills your mind and body, opening you to the wisdom of the Akashic field. The path of stars. You walk along a path that stretches across the night sky. Each step is guided by a star beneath your feet. The stars align, illuminating the road ahead. At the path's end, a great library of light rises, where the Akashic field shimmer, alive and waiting. The ancient throne. You approach a throne carved from crystal, radiant and timeless. As you sit upon it, the throne merges with you, recognizing your presence. The moment you rest, your mind expands outward into every direction. From this seat of vision, the Akashic field open fully before you. The serpent of light. A serpent made of golden light coils around you gently, not in threat but in blessing. It rises, circling upward through your spine, awakening each center of power. As it reaches your crown, it strikes the heavens with light, and a scroll descends, the Akashic field themselves. The infinite spiral. You envision a spiral of radiant energy opening beneath your feet. It draws you inward and upward simultaneously, carrying you through layers of time and consciousness. The spiral expands until you arrive at its center, where the Akashic field glows as an eternal core of wisdom. The cloak of stars. A cloak woven of starlight is gently draped upon your shoulders. The fabric glimmers, each thread a timeline, each sparkle a memory. As you wear it, your consciousness expands, becoming one with the night sky. Through this cloak, the Akashic field reveal themselves naturally. The gate of scribes. Two luminous beings, keepers of memory, stand before a tall gate. In their hands, they hold tablets glowing with symbols. They bow and open the gate for you. As you pass through, you are led into the eternal halls of the Akashic field, where wisdom awaits in perfect readiness. The eye of creation before you opens, a vast eye, not of flesh but of light. As you gaze into it, it gazes into you. The eye reveals patterns, visions, lifetimes, and possibilities. This eye is the Akashic field themselves, reflecting back all that has been and all that may be. The breath ladder. With every inhale, you imagine climbing a rung of light. Each exhale releases the weight of earth. As you rise rung by rung, feel yourself leaving behind distraction. At the highest point, you step into a chamber where the Akashic field glow like endless shelves of stars. The crystal gate. Before you stands a gate of pure crystal, radiant with shifting colors. You place your hand upon it, and the gate vibrates in harmony with your heartbeat. The vibration grows until the crystal melts into light, opening the passage to the Akashic field. The scroll of light. You see a scroll floating before you, sealed in radiant energy. As you breathe deeply, the seal dissolves, and the scroll unrolls itself. Each symbol glows and reshapes into visions. The scroll is the Akashic field, and it opens only because you are ready. The sphere of memory. A glowing sphere hovers above your hands. As you hold it, it pulses with life, expanding to surround you. Inside its luminous surface, patterns swirl, forming timelines and lifetimes. This sphere is the Akashic field, and by standing within it, you absorb its truths. The ancestral bridge. Figures of light, your ancestors and guides, extend their hands to you. Together, you step onto a bridge that stretches beyond time. With each step, their presence strengthens your spirit, guiding you to the archives of memory, the Akashic field. The crowned pyramid. You envision a pyramid of golden light rising around you. Its apex opens to the heavens, drawing celestial energy down. The energy cascades through your crown, igniting memory and vision. Within the pyramid's center, the Akashic field appear as radiant tablets of truth. The river of silence. You step into a river that makes no sound, its waters calm and clear. As you float upon it, your mind becomes as still as the surface. In that stillness, reflections begin to show, reflections of lifetimes and truths. The river itself is the Akashic field. The star map above you, stars shift into patterns, forming a living constellation. You realize the constellation is a map, leading you to your soul's library. As you follow its direction, a doorway of starlight opens, carrying you into the Akashic field. The soundless chant, you focus on the rhythm of your breath until it becomes a chant within. No words are spoken aloud, feel a resonance rising through your chest. This silent vibration opens a hidden channel, and through it, the Akashic field flow into awareness. The eternal flame of flame rises before you, not of fire but of pure light. You step closer, and as you gaze into it, the flame expands, surrounding you. Within its brilliance, you see visions of forgotten truths, the Akashic field, burning bright with eternal knowledge. The mirror path, you walk along a path lined with mirrors. Each mirror shows not your reflection, but a moment in time, lives you have lived, choices made, possibilities unfolding. At the path's end, one great mirror opens as a door, leading you directly into the Akashic field. The temple of scribes, you enter a temple of radiant stone. Scribes of light sit in silence, their eyes glowing with knowledge. They beckon you to an altar, where a book of shimmering pages rests. As you open it, the Akashic field come alive in your hands. The cosmic spiral, you see a spiral of light turning slowly before you. You step into it, and with each turn you are carried deeper into expanded awareness. At its center, the spiral opens into a vast library of living memory, the Akashic field. The celestial throne, a throne of radiant light, appears, waiting for you to sit. As you do, a crown of stars rests upon your head. From this seat of vision, your consciousness expands in every direction. From here, the Akashic field reveal themselves naturally to your sight. The breath of guides breathe in deeply, and with each breath feel the presence of unseen guides surrounding you. Their breath merges with yours, their light blending with your essence. Together you form one consciousness, and in that unity, the Akashic field unfold, offering their wisdom to you. The river of stars, you imagine yourself stepping into a river of flowing starlight. Each current carries fragments of memory, each ripple a story. As you surrender to its current, you are carried into the eternal stream of the Akashic field. The key of silence, you enter complete silence, a silence so deep it vibrates. Within it, you find a key, shimmering with golden light. You hold it to your heart, and a door of infinite memory opens, granting you entrance to the Akashic field. The heart flame, you focus upon your heart, where a gentle flame flickers. With each breath, the flame grows brighter until it fills your whole body. As you step into the fire of your heart, you pass directly into the Akashic field, where all is revealed in light. The circle of ancestors, you sit within a circle of radiant ancestors. They place their hands upon your shoulders and lift your awareness. Their wisdom blends with yours, and together you enter the realm of the Akashic field, receiving truths meant for your path. The crown lotus, you see a lotus blossom at the crown of your head. With each inhale, its petals unfold, releasing streams of golden nectar. As the lotus fully opens, a radiant library of consciousness descends, welcoming you into the Akashic field. The spiral staircase before you appears a staircase of spiraling light. You ascend effortless, higher and higher, each step releasing earthly ties. At the top, a door of starlight opens, leading you into the Akashic field. The living scroll, a scroll made of pure light, appears before you. It unrolls itself slowly, glowing symbols rising from the page. As you touch them, the symbols dissolve into visions, lifetimes, lessons, and truths from the Akashic field. The mirror of timelines, you stand before a vast mirror, but instead of your reflection, you see lifetimes unfolding. Each choice, each path, each possibility ripples within the glass. As you step through the mirror, you merge with the Akashic field, where all timelines converge. The ocean of memory, you approach an ocean glowing with golden light. As you step into its waters, you float effortless. Each wave carries memory, each tide carries truth. The ocean itself is the Akashic field, and you are now immersed in its depth. The star ladder above you, a ladder of stars, descends. You place your hand on the first rung, feeling its vibration. With every step upward, your awareness expands until you arrive at a chamber of cosmic light, the Akashic field. The temple of scribes, a temple of radiant stone, rises before you. Inside, luminous scribes sit in silence, their hands upon glowing tomes. One beckons you forward and places a book in your hands. As you open it, the Akashic field reveal their truths directly to you. The sound current, you attune to the subtle hum that vibrates through creation. As you listen deeply, the hum becomes a chant, a sacred tone resonating in your chest. Riding this current of sound, you are carried into the Akashic field. The cloak of light, a cloak woven from starlight, descends upon your shoulders. As you wear it, your perception shifts. Each thread of the cloak is a timeline, each sparkle a memory. Wrapped in it, you are carried into the Akashic field. The throne of vision, you sit upon a throne made of crystal light. The moment you rest, your consciousness expands outward in every direction, beyond time and form. From this throne, the Akashic field unfolds before you, infinite and radiant. The breath bridge, with each inhale, you draw golden light from the heavens. With each exhale, you release the weight of the world. Breath by breath, you form a bridge of light that carries you into the timeless expanse of the Akashic field. The crowned gate at the top of your head, feel a doorway begin to open. As you focus on this crown gate, streams of starlight pour through. You step into this flow and are lifted into the great library of consciousness, the Akashic field. The silent flame within your heart, a flame, flickers. You breathe into it gently, and it grows brighter with every breath. Soon the flame fills your entire being, dissolving all shadows. Through its radiance, the Akashic field appears before you, luminous and eternal. The ancestral hand, feel a gentle hand upon your shoulder, the touch of an ancestor, a guide, a teacher of light. Their energy merges with yours, lifting you into a higher state of awareness. Together, you step into the hall of the Akashic field. The crystal stairway, a staircase of crystal, rises before you, glowing in rainbow hues. Each step vibrates as you climb, aligning your body, mind, and soul. At the summit, a radiant door opens, welcoming you into the Akashic field. The ocean of stillness, you sit upon the shore of an infinite ocean. Its waters are calm, its surface still. As you breathe, your mind becomes just as still. In that stillness, the waters begin to reveal their depth, and you are carried into the Akashic field. The sacred sound, you hum a single tone, soft and steady. The vibration moves through your chest, your throat, your crown. The sound grows, resonating with celestial tones. Riding upon this sound, you enter the living resonance of the Akashic field. The spiral of light before you, a spiral of radiant energy, begins to turn. You step into its flow, and it carries you upward, inward, deeper. At its center, all time converges, and the Akashic field appear as radiant patterns of light. The golden key in your hands rests, a golden key, warm and alive. You sense it has always been yours. Before you, a tall door of light waits. You place the key within the door, and as it opens, you walk directly into the Akashic field. The star cloak, a cloak of stars, drapes over your shoulders. Each thread glimmers with memory, each sparkle holds wisdom. As you wear this celestial garment, your perception expands, and the Akashic field reveal themselves all around you. The temple within you. Close your eyes and find yourself walking into a temple built within your own being. Its walls glow, its silence hums. At the center lies a sacred book, waiting for your touch. When you open it, the Akashic field unfolds. The cosmic ladder from the ground beneath you rises, a ladder of light, stretching into the stars. You ascend effortless, rung by rung, leaving behind all heaviness. At the highest point, you enter the chamber of the Akashic field, radiant and vast. The mirror of eternity. Before you stands a mirror, but instead of your reflection, you see lifetimes, choices, and paths. As you gaze deeper, the mirror dissolves into light, and you step through it into the Akashic field, where all knowledge is alive. The circle of guides. You sit in a circle of luminous beings. They surround you with harmony and love. One by one, they open radiant scrolls, and as the circle strengthens, the Akashic field open in your mind, showing you what your soul seeks to know. The throne of light, a throne of crystal light, rises before you. As you sit, the throne recognizes you, merging with your essence. From this seat of vision, your awareness expands across time, and the Akashic field open before you in full brilliance. The breathway. With every inhale, you draw in threads of silver light. With every exhale, you release all tension. Breath by breath, the silver threads weave a path before you, a living current that guides you into the Akashic field. The ancient door. You imagine standing before a tall, arched doorway inscribed with sacred symbols. As you focus, the symbols begin to glow, responding to your presence. With a single step forward, you cross the threshold into the Akashic field. The heart gateway. You bring awareness to your heart and see it glowing like a sun. The light expands outward, forming a golden gateway. As you step through the gateway, you enter the infinite library of the Akashic field. The ladder of stars, a ladder woven from starlight, appears before you, stretching upward into infinity. You place your hand on the first rung, and with each ascent, your mind clears. At the summit, you enter the Akashic field, radiant and vast. The silent cave. You walk into a cave carved of crystal, silent and timeless. At its center lies a pool of still water. As you gaze into it, reflections shift into visions, opening the Akashic field through the mirror of silence. The circle of fire. You stand within a circle of gentle flames. Each flame whispers a memory, a truth, a story. As the fire encircles you, the circle becomes a portal, lifting you into the Akashic field where all flames merge as one eternal light. The crowned lotus. At the crown of your head, a lotus blooms. Each petal opens slowly, releasing a radiant fragrance of light. As the final petal unfolds, you are drawn upward into the luminous expanse of the Akashic field. The golden bridge. Before you lies a bridge made of golden light, suspended across the cosmos. With each step forward, you leave behind all limitation. At the end of the bridge, a hall of radiant knowledge welcomes you into the Akashic field. The mirror gate. You see a mirror glowing before you, but instead of your reflection, lifetimes stretch endlessly within its glass. You step closer, and the mirror softens into a door of light. Walking through, you enter the Akashic field. The ocean path. You step into an ocean of shimmering blue. The water is warm, weightless, and alive. As you float, the waves lift you higher until they carry you into the boundless space of the Akashic field. The scroll of fire, a scroll descends from the heavens, glowing with fire. It unrolls itself before you, revealing symbols of pure light. As you gaze upon them, the fire turns to visions, and the Akashic field opened through the scroll. The throne of crystal, a throne carved of crystal light, rises from the ground. As you sit upon it, the crystal merges with your body, expanding your vision in every direction. From this seat of clarity, the Akashic field unfolds around you. The scribe's table, you find yourself seated at a great table of stone, where unseen scribes place a book before you. Its cover glows softly, waiting for your touch. As you open it, the pages shimmer, and the Akashic field reveal themselves. The spiral path, a spiral of energy, opens beneath your feet, pulling you gently inward and upward. With each turn, your awareness expands beyond time. At the center of the spiral, you arrive in the living archive of the Akashic field. The cloak of stars, a cloak of starlight, settles upon your shoulders. As you wear it, your perception shifts, and you become one with the night sky. Every star in the cloak is a memory, every thread a timeline. Through it, the Akashic field shine within you. Breath of eternity, as you inhale, you breathe in the memory of stars. As you exhale, you release the weight of time. Each breath draws you closer to the eternal halls of the Akashic field, where all wisdom resides. The celestial key in your hand appears, a key of radiant light, etched with ancient symbols. You place it into the invisible lock of your inner mind, and as you turn it, a great doorway opens, revealing the Akashic field. The library of silence, you allow silence to deepen within you, as if your whole being becomes still water. In that stillness, shelves of light rise up around you, scrolls and books shimmering with energy. The Akashic field reveal themselves in the quiet. The stairway of time, you stand before a staircase made of crystal steps. Each step carries you beyond a layer of illusion, higher into clarity. With each ascent, your awareness expands until you arrive at the Akashic field. The flame of memory, a gentle flame, appears before you, burning with no smoke. As you gaze into it, the fire grows into visions. The flame is a doorway, and as you step into it, you enter the Akashic field where memory burns eternal. The cosmic current, you imagine yourself floating on a river of starlight. The current carries you beyond thought, beyond time, deeper into cosmic awareness. This stream is the very flow of the Akashic field, carrying you to the source. The hall of mirrors before you, mirrors stretch endlessly, each reflecting a different lifetime, a different possibility. You step into one mirror, and its surface ripples like water. Passing through, you enter the Akashic field where all reflections meet. The soundless chant, you hear within your heart a sound beyond sound, a silent chant vibrating through your entire being. With each vibration, layers of reality dissolve, and the Akashic field open in the resonance of the soundless chant. The crown of stars above your head, a crown of stars descends, resting gently upon you. Each star pulses with memory, each spark a record of existence. Wearing this crown, your vision expands into the Akashic field. The ancestral gate, you walk along a path where ancestors stand in luminous rows. They guide you to a gate of light, bowing as you approach. With reverence, you step through the ancestral gate into the Akashic field. The scroll of light, a scroll appears in your hands, glowing with ancient brilliance. As you slowly unroll it, symbols dance into living stories. Each page opens the Akashic field, revealing wisdom meant only for you in this moment. The crystal sphere, a sphere of pure crystal, floats before you, glowing softly. As you gaze into it, the sphere becomes transparent, showing visions of past, present, and future. The sphere becomes your doorway into the Akashic field. The bridge of dawn, you stand upon a bridge woven from the first rays of dawn. With each step forward, the light grows stronger. Crossing fully, you enter a realm beyond night and day, the Akashic field themselves. The chamber of stars, you find yourself in a vast chamber where walls are formed of constellations. Each star pulses like a heartbeat, and when you reach out, they align into pathways. These pathways lead you into the Akashic field. The circle of infinity around you glows, a circle of infinite light, pulsing rhythmically. As you step into the center, the circle lifts you beyond form and time. In this infinite embrace, the Akashic field unfolds as living presence. The breath ladder, you breathe slowly, each inhale a step higher, each exhale a release of weight. Breath by breath, you climb the invisible ladder of consciousness until you arrive at the threshold of the Akashic field. The golden doorway, a golden doorway shimmers before you. With your heart as the key, you press gently, and the door swings open. Beyond it stretches the Akashic field, radiant with living memory. The eye of the eagle, you rise above the earth on eagle's wings, vision sharpened, perception clear. From this height, you see the threads of all time woven together. You descend into the records, guided by the eagle's gaze. The ocean of memory, you stand at the shore of a boundless ocean. With each step into its waters, currents of memory flow around you, lifting you into the Akashic sea, where all knowledge is carried. The silent temple, you enter a vast temple of silence, columns glowing with ancient inscriptions. At its center, a luminous altar hums with resonance. Touching it, you awaken the Akashic field within your being. A silver thread emerges from your crown, stretching upward into infinity. You follow it, feeling it guide you upward, until you merge with the vastness of the Akashic field. The garden of eternal bloom, you walk into a garden where flowers bloom in impossible colors. Each petal is an experience, each fragrance a memory. As you touch a blossom, it opens, revealing the Akashic field in radiant form. The orb of stillness, a glowing orb hovers before you, silent, still, eternal. You merge with its light, becoming weightless. Inside the orb, you find the entrance to the Akashic field, resting in pure stillness. The cosmic spiral, you see a spiral of galaxies turning slowly, drawing you inward. As you follow its gentle pull, you are carried into the very heart of the spiral, the chamber of the Akashic field. The flame of the heart within your chest, a flame ignites, not of fire, but of divine remembrance. It grows until it surrounds you in a sphere of light. Through this flame, the Akashic field reveal themselves with love and clarity. The bridge of sound, a single tone resonates in your mind, deep and pure. As you listen, the tone builds into a bridge of vibration. Crossing this bridge of sound, you enter the Akashic field where harmony becomes wisdom. The pillar of light, a pillar of light descends from above, surrounding your entire body. With each breath, it lifts you higher, aligning you with truth. At its summit, you step gently into the Akashic field. The scroll of stars above you, stars begin to arrange themselves into a scroll that slowly unfurls across the sky. Words of light flow like rivers, and as you gaze upon them, you step directly into the Akashic field. The cave of echoes, you enter a crystal cave, where every sound becomes an echo of eternity. As you sit within, the echoes form words, then visions, then stories. They guide you into the Akashic field. The circle of ancients around you gathers, a circle of luminous beings, keepers of memory. They extend their hands, and as you join with them, the circle becomes a portal. Through their guidance, you enter the Akashic field. The breath of infinity. You begin by slowing your breath, inhaling deeply as if drawing in the light of stars, exhaling as if releasing the weight of countless lifetimes. With each breath, the walls of time dissolve, and through the rhythm of breathing, you find yourself aligning with the Akashic field. The inner eye. You place your focus gently on the space between your brows. A luminous window opens, glowing brighter with each breath. Through this inner eye, the veil parts, and you step into the Akashic field, where vision becomes truth. The golden staircase. You see before you a staircase woven of golden light. Each step carries you higher into subtle realms of awareness. As you reach the final step, a vast library of radiant memory opens, the Akashic field. The river of stars. You imagine yourself floating on a celestial river, its current woven with constellations. The river carries you effortless across the thresholds of time until you arrive at the Akashic field, where the stars speak in memory. The temple of silence. You walk into a great temple built from silence itself. Pillars shimmer with inscriptions of light. In the center, an altar glows. Placing your hands upon it, feel the vibration of the Akashic field awaken within you. The ancestral pathway. You call upon your ancestors, luminous guides who surround you in reverence. They extend their hands, leading you to a gate of living light. With trust, you pass through, entering the Akashic field where lineage and memory converge. The mirror of eternity. Before you rises a mirror as vast as the sky. Its surface shimmers, reflecting not your form but your essence across lifetimes. You step into this reflection, and it carries you directly into the Akashic field. The scroll of light. A scroll descends before you, glowing with celestial brilliance. As you unfurl it, words of fire transform into visions and wisdom. The scroll becomes a doorway, guiding you into the Akashic field. The sound current. You hear a sacred hum within your heart, a sound beyond sound. As it grows, it forms a bridge of vibration. Following this resonance, you are carried into the Akashic field, where knowledge hums in silence. The crystal sphere. You see a crystal sphere floating before you. As you gaze into its depths, layers of time spiral and dissolve. Stepping into its luminous heart, you find yourself immersed in the Akashic field. The cosmic flame. A flame of light ignites within your chest, steady and eternal. It expands until it surrounds you completely, dissolving the illusion of separation. Through this flame, you enter the Akashic field, where all is remembered. The bridge of dawn. You walk across a bridge woven from the first rays of morning light. Each step awakens clarity, each step releases shadows. At the bridge's end, you cross into the Akashic field, radiant with timeless truth. The crown of stars. A crown of stars descends upon your head, pulsing with memory and light. Each star is a key, each spark a revelation. Wearing this crown, your awareness expands, and you enter the Akashic field. The spiral of galaxies. You find yourself drawn into a spiral of galaxies turning slowly in the vastness of space. The spiral pulls you inward until you arrive at its center, the Akashic field, glowing at the heart of creation. The circle of infinity around you glows, a circle of radiant beings, the guardians of memory. As you step into the center, light rises and lifts you into eternity. Within this infinite embrace, you enter the Akashic field. The breath of light. You close your eyes and breathe slowly, drawing in radiant light with each inhale. With each exhale, you release the weight of the world. As your breath deepens, a luminous path unfolds before you, guiding you gently into the Akashic field. The crystal gateway. You imagine a crystal doorway forming in front of you. Its surface shimmers with ancient symbols. As you place your hand upon it, the crystal hums and vibrates. The doorway opens, and you step into the infinite library of the Akashic field. The heart flame within your chest, a gentle flame ignites, flickering with golden light. With each breath, it expands, filling your body with warmth and radiance. Through this flame, the veil lifts, revealing the Akashic field as living light. The ancestral path, feel the presence of luminous guides and ancestors surrounding you. Their hands extend to lead you along a path of shimmering light. Following them, you enter a vast hall where the Akashic field reside, revealing your soul's journey. The spiral staircase before you, a staircase of glowing light, spirals upward into the heavens. Each step carries you higher, releasing all earthly concerns. At the apex, a doorway of radiant knowledge opens, and you step into the Akashic field. The ocean of memory, you float gently upon an ocean of silver light. Each wave carries echoes of lifetimes, whispers of wisdom. As you surrender to the current, the waters rise and surround you, immersing you fully into the Akashic field. The scroll of stars, a scroll appears before your eyes, made entirely of starlight. As you unroll it, constellations shift into symbols, forming visions and knowledge. Touching the scroll, you are drawn inside, entering the Akashic field. The mirror of timelines, you stand before a great mirror that reflects not only your present self but the many versions of you across lifetimes. Stepping forward, you merge with the reflections, and the mirror dissolves into the Akashic field. The soundless chant, a silent chant, rises within your heart, vibrating through every cell. The resonance grows, harmonizing your being with the cosmos. Following this silent melody, you are guided into the Akashic field, where sound becomes memory. The celestial ladder, you see a ladder descending from the stars, each rung glowing with divine light. With careful steps, you ascend, feeling your awareness expand. Reaching the top, you enter a chamber of infinite knowledge, the Akashic field. The pillar of light, a pillar of light descends from above, surrounding and lifting you. Your body becomes weightless, your mind still. Through the pillar, you are drawn upward, arriving at the Akashic field, radiant and alive. The temple of silence, you find yourself inside a vast temple carved from light and shadow. The air vibrates with subtle energy. At the center rests a glowing altar, and as you touch it, the Akashic field opens within your mind. The cloak of stars, a cloak of shimmering stars, drapes around your shoulders. As you wear it, your perception shifts, and the threads of memory become visible. Walking through the starlit expanse, you enter the Akashic field, infinite and luminous. The circle of guardians, you are surrounded by a circle of luminous beings, guardians of memory. They extend their hands in invitation. Stepping into the circle, your consciousness expands, and the Akashic field unfolds before you in radiant clarity. The river of time, you find yourself at the edge of a river flowing with liquid light. Each ripple contains a lifetime, each wave a story. As you step into the river, the current carries you beyond linear time, into the Akashic field themselves. The breath of stars, you close your eyes and inhale the light of the cosmos, feeling it expand through your chest. With each exhale, you release all earthly tension. As your breath deepens, the infinite library of the Akashic field begins to unfold within your awareness. The crystal portal, a crystal doorway, forms before you, etched with symbols older than time. As you reach out and touch it, the crystal hums with recognition. You step through the doorway and enter the radiant expanse of the Akashic field. The flame within a flame ignites in your heart, flickering gently with golden light. Each breath fans it, and soon it fills your entire body. Stepping into this flame, you find yourself immersed in the Akashic field, where all memory and wisdom dwell. The spiral of light before you, a spiral of luminous energy twists upward, drawing you gently into its center. As you follow the spiral, you leave behind the constraints of time and space, arriving within the eternal halls of the Akashic field. The river of memory, you step into a river of flowing starlight. Each current carries echoes of countless lifetimes. Floating on this river, you are carried effortless into the depths of the Akashic field, where all histories converge. The scroll of light, a scroll of pure light, descends before you. As it unrolls, glowing symbols shift into visions and patterns. Touching the scroll, you are drawn into the living Akashic field, where knowledge flows like radiant ink. The Temple of Silence, you enter a vast temple, its walls shimmering with subtle energy. Silence pervades every corner. At the center, an altar glows, and as you place your hands upon it, the Akashic field awakens within you. The ladder of stars, a ladder made of starlight, stretches into the heavens. Each step lifts your awareness higher. At the summit, a doorway of golden light opens, inviting you to step into the Akashic field. The mirror of timelines, you face a mirror that reflects not only your present self but infinite versions across lifetimes. Stepping through the mirror, you merge with these reflections and enter the Akashic field, where all timelines exist simultaneously. The soundless chant within your heart, a silent vibration rises, resonating through your being. You allow it to grow, harmonizing with the cosmos. Following this silent chant, you are carried into the Akashic field, where resonance becomes memory. The crown of light, a crown of radiant stars, descends upon your head. Each star pulses with knowledge and memory. Wearing this crown, your awareness expands, and you are drawn effortless into the Akashic field. The cloak of stars, a cloak of starlight, settles over your shoulders. Each thread is a timeline, each sparkle a memory. As you move within this celestial garment, the Akashic field reveal themselves, infinite and luminous. The circle of ancients, you are surrounded by luminous beings, guardians of wisdom. They extend their hands in invitation. Stepping into the circle, your consciousness expands, and the Akashic field opens before you in radiant clarity. The ocean of time, you float upon a vast ocean of liquid light. Each ripple contains a lifetime, each wave a story. Immersed in this ocean, you are carried beyond linear time into the Akashic field, where all experience is held. The pillar of eternity, a pillar of brilliant light, descends from the heavens, surrounding your body. You rise within its radiant energy, and as you ascend, you enter the eternal space of the Akashic field, where all knowledge exists without end. In the stillness of your being, place your hand chakra upon your throat. Feel the pulse of the ancient word stirring in your throat chakra. As your voice forms the desire for abundance, the etheric field receives it as luminous geometry. The etheric body vibrates in alignment, sending waves of prosperity into the ether, the quantum field, and inscribing your command into the Akashic records. The throat chakra is the bridge of heaven and earth. With your hand chakra resting upon it, your spoken desire becomes divine decree. The etheric field mirrors this command, the etheric body aligns, and the ether carries your word as celestial current. Through the ether, your vibration crystallizes in the quantum field, and the Akashic records eternally affirm your financial blessing. Every word you speak with hand chakra alignment resonates as a cosmic chord. The etheric field hums, the etheric body awakens, and the ether becomes a river conducting your financial intention. The ether lifts it to higher realms, the quantum field collapses possibility into material flow, the Akashic records record your declaration as eternal prosperity. As your hand chakra rests on your throat, feel your words swell with authority. They ripple into the etheric field like sacred vibrations, aligning your etheric body with abundance. The ether responds as a boundless ocean of opportunity. Through the ether, your voice shapes reality. The quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records preserve it forever. The ancient mystics knew the power of the spoken desire. With hand on throat, the throat chakra becomes a scribe of your intent. The etheric field receives the light of your command. The etheric body vibrates with financial blessings. Your words sail through the ether, sanctified by the ether, realized in the quantum field, and written into the eternal Akashic ledger. Rest your hand chakra upon your throat and whisper your intention. Each word travels through the etheric field, imprinting patterns of abundance. The etheric body resonates. The ether carries the current into celestial realms. Through the ether, your command becomes divine law. The quantum field collapses possibilities into flow, and the Akashic records acknowledge your prosperity. The throat chakra is the altar of creation. Hand aligned upon it, your desires are sacred commands. The etheric field hums with the echo of your words. The etheric body synchronizes with abundance. The ether transmits it as sacred wave. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records preserve it as eternal truth. With hand on throat, speak your financial desires clearly. The etheric field absorbs the vibration. The etheric body pulses in alignment. The ether carries the command like a celestial current. The ether amplifies it. The quantum field collapses into reality, and the Akashic records record the decree of abundance for all time. The ancient seers whispered that the voice is the instrument of creation. Place your hand chakra on the throat. Your words enter the etheric field as sacred light. The etheric body vibrates with wealth. The ether conducts the current. The ether sanctifies your decree. The quantum field manifests provision, and the Akashic records eternally acknowledge your spoken command. As your hand chakra touches your throat, feel the lineage of mystics who knew the word as law. Speak your desires. They echo in the etheric field, align the etheric body, ripple through the ether, ascend through the ether, crystallize in the quantum field, and inscribe themselves as eternal commands in the Akashic records. The throat chakra channels intention into form. With hand chakra placed, your voice becomes cosmic decree. The etheric field absorbs the energy. The etheric body harmonizes. The ether carries your message. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field collapses abundance into your reality, and the Akashic records eternally preserve your command. Feel the power of alignment as your hand chakra rests on your throat. Speak your financial blessings aloud. The etheric field reflects them as patterns of light. The etheric body resonates with them. The ether carries them as cosmic waves. The ether elevates them. The quantum field manifests them, and the Akashic records confirm them as eternal truth. The throat chakra is the scepter of creation. With your hand chakra upon it, your words are sacred authority. The etheric field records them. The etheric body attunes. The ether transmits. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records archive your financial blessings for all time. Place your hand chakra on your throat. Speak your desires with clarity and intention. Watch them ripple through the etheric field, resonate in the etheric body, travel in the ether, ascend in the ether, crystallize in the quantum field, and inscribe themselves in the Akashic records as eternal provision. With hand on throat, the throat chakra becomes your altar. Each word spoken is a command. The etheric field mirrors it. The etheric body vibrates in harmony. The ether carries it like a celestial river. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records eternally archive your decree of abundance. Place your hand chakra gently upon your throat. Feel the warmth awaken the center of expression. As you breathe and speak your financial desires, the etheric field absorbs each word like a luminous script. Your etheric body vibrates with this resonance. The ether carries your voice across the cosmic ocean. The ether sanctifies your command. The quantum field collapses possibility into reality, and the Akashic records inscribe your abundance as eternal truth. Rest your hand chakra on your throat. Sense the throat chakra pulsing as a sacred portal. Each word you utter flows into the etheric field, awakening the etheric body. Your voice becomes wave in the ether, a decree through the ether, shaping the quantum field, and leaving an indelible inscription in the Akashic records, your financial blessing now alive in the cosmos. With hand upon throat, whisper your desire for financial abundance. Feel the etheric field resonate, the etheric body align, the ether carry your intention like a celestial river. Through the ether, your words are sanctified. In the quantum field, the intention collapses into manifestation. The Akashic records record this spoken command as eternal reality. Place your hand chakra over your throat and inhale deeply. As you exhale, speak your abundance aloud. Watch your words illuminate the etheric field, harmonize the etheric body, sail through the ether, sanctified in the ether, realized in the quantum field, and permanently archived in the Akashic records. Your command now moves as law through the subtle and manifest worlds. Feel the lineage of mystics as your hand chakra rests upon your throat. Each spoken desire for financial blessing becomes a sacred vibration. The etheric field shimmers, the etheric body pulses, the ether carries your song, the ether sanctifies it, the quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records acknowledge it as an eternal command. Hand chakra upon throat. Speak your intentions for abundance. The etheric field absorbs the resonance. The etheric body aligns with wealth consciousness. The ether carries the current across unseen realms. The ether transforms vibration into decree. The quantum field manifests reality. The Akashic records preserve your words as eternal law. Place your hand chakra on the throat. Feel the power of breath and voice merging. Each desire becomes command. The etheric field mirrors your words. The etheric body vibrates. The ether transmits your decree. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field crystallizes your abundance. The Akashic records inscribe it forever. With hand on throat, breathe deeply. Speak your financial blessings as if they are already here. The etheric field absorbs each syllable. The etheric body resonates. The ether conveys your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field collapses infinite possibility into your reality. The Akashic records record your spoken word as eternal wealth. Rest your hand chakra on your throat. The throat chakra becomes a sacred instrument. Each spoken desire ripples into the etheric field, vibrates the etheric body, carries across the ether, sanctified by the ether, collapses in the quantum field, and is archived in the Akashic records. Your command now flows as law into every dimension. Place your hand upon the throat. Speak financial abundance aloud. Feel the etheric field glow with your words, the etheric body hum, the ether carry your decree, the ether sanctify it, the quantum field manifest it, and the Akashic records preserve it as eternal reality. This is the ancient law of the Word made flesh. Hand chakra rests on throat. Speak desires as commands. The etheric field receives your light-filled words. The etheric body resonates with abundance. The ether transmits, the ether elevates, the quantum field collapses into manifestation, and the Akashic records eternally affirm your abundance. With hand on throat, whisper your prosperity. Feel your throat chakra expand. The etheric field absorbs the resonance. The etheric body aligns. The ether carries your vibration. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe it as eternal law. Place your hand chakra over your throat. Your words are sacred commands. The etheric field mirrors them. The etheric body harmonizes. The ether carries them through infinite realms. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests your wealth. The Akashic records eternally archive your command. Hand chakra on throat. Speak your financial blessings aloud. Each word ripples through the etheric field, aligns the etheric body, flows through the ether, ascends in the ether, crystallizes in the quantum field, and is written in the Akashic records. You are now the scribe of your own abundance. Rest your hand on throat. Your voice becomes sacred law. The etheric field receives your vibration. The etheric body pulses in alignment. The ether carries it across celestial realms. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records archive it eternally. Financial blessings now flow to you without obstacle. Place your hand chakra gently on your throat. As your breath flows, speak your desire for financial blessing. Feel your words ripple through the etheric field, vibrating the etheric body. The ether carries your command, the ether sanctifies it, the quantum field collapses it into manifestation, and the Akashic records inscribe your spoken abundance as eternal law. With hand chakra on the throat, whisper your desire. The throat chakra becomes a sacred scribe. The etheric field hums with your vibration. The etheric body aligns, the ether transmits your command, the ether elevates it, the quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records archive your command for all time. Place your hand on the throat and speak financial blessings aloud. Feel each word etching patterns of light in the etheric field. Your etheric body pulses with alignment. The ether carries the sacred sound. The ether sanctifies it, the quantum field collapses possibility into reality, and the Akashic records eternally record your decree. Hand chakra rests upon throat. Inhale abundance, exhale command. The etheric field mirrors your words, the etheric body resonates, the ether conveys your voice across cosmic planes, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records inscribe your intention as living reality. Place your hand on the throat. Speak your desires as sacred commands. The etheric field receives your vibration, the etheric body aligns, the ether transmits, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records archive your financial blessing as eternal law. Rest your hand chakra on the throat. Every word you speak flows into the etheric field, awakening the etheric body. The ether carries your command, the ether sanctifies it, the quantum field collapses infinite possibilities into provision, and the Akashic records eternally affirm your abundance. Hand on throat, speak your desires as if they are already realized. The etheric field glows with your words. The etheric body pulses in resonance, the ether carries your intention, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records inscribe your command forever. Place your hand chakra over your throat. Your words are sacred commands. The etheric field absorbs your vibration, the etheric body aligns, the ether transmits across realms, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records record your abundance as eternal truth. With hand on throat, whisper your financial blessings. The throat chakra ignites, sending light into the etheric field. The etheric body resonates. The ether conveys your sacred vibration. The ether elevates it. The quantum field collapses your desire into reality. The Akashic records archive your command. Hand chakra resting on the throat, speak your desires aloud. Feel the etheric field shimmer with resonance. Your etheric body aligns. The ether carries your words. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests them. The Akashic records preserve your command as eternal abundance. Place your hand on the throat. Each word you speak is a sacred decree. The etheric field mirrors it. The etheric body harmonizes. The ether transmits. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests your wealth. The Akashic records inscribe your command for all eternity. Hand on throat, breathe deeply, and speak your blessings. The etheric field absorbs the vibration. The etheric body resonates. The ether carries it. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field collapses infinite potential into provision. The Akashic records record your command forever. Place your hand chakra on your throat. Speak abundance with authority. The etheric field vibrates with your words. The etheric body aligns. The ether transmits. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records archive your command as eternal law. Hand on throat, speak your desires as if they are reality. Feel the etheric field shine. The etheric body pulses with resonance. The ether carries your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records preserve your decree for all time. Rest your hand chakra upon your throat. Speak financial blessings aloud. The throat chakra becomes a sacred scribe. The etheric field absorbs your words. The etheric body aligns. The ether transmits your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Ak visualize your hand chakra resting on your throat. See your throat chakra glowing bright blue, pulsing with life. As you speak your financial desire, watch luminous threads spiral into the etheric field, weaving patterns of abundance. Your etheric body vibrates in harmony. The ether carries your words across the cosmos. The ether sanctifies them. In the quantum field, possibilities collapse into reality. Your command is etched into the Akashic records in golden light. Place your hand chakra on your throat. Imagine your voice as radiant beams flowing outward. The etheric field shimmers with each vibration. Your etheric body glows in alignment. Waves of energy travel through the ether, ascending through the ether. The quantum field molds reality to your spoken command. The Akashic records archive it as eternal financial blessing. Rest your hand on your throat and visualize a radiant blue sphere expanding with your words. Watch the etheric field absorb this light, forming geometric patterns of prosperity. The etheric body pulses with each heartbeat. Currents in the ether carry your command into the ether, where it is sanctified. The quantum field manifests wealth, and the Akashic records inscribe your decree forever. Hand on throat, imagine your words as golden threads of light weaving through your etheric field. Your etheric body hums with the vibration of abundance. Currents in the ether carry the threads upward. The ether sanctifies them. Watch the quantum field form your financial reality. See your spoken command glow in the Akashic records. Visualize your hand chakra glowing as it touches your throat. Each word spoken becomes a shimmering orb traveling through the etheric field. Your etheric body resonates. The ether carries the orb across celestial planes. The ether blesses it. The quantum field manifests your financial desire. The Akashic records hold it as eternal truth. Place your hand on your throat. Picture waves of indigo light radiating from your throat chakra. These waves ripple through the etheric field, aligning your etheric body. Streams of energy flow through the ether into the ether. The quantum field crystallizes abundance. The Akashic records inscribe your command in living light. Hand chakra on throat, breathe and visualize a luminous river of sound flowing from your throat. It courses through the etheric field, harmonizes the etheric body, surges through the ether, sanctified in the ether. In the quantum field, your desire becomes form. The Akashic records record your financial blessing forever. Visualize placing your hand on the throat. Your spoken words expand as radiant waves. The etheric field vibrates with light, the etheric body pulses with resonance, the ether carries the wave into the ether, where it is sanctified. The quantum field manifests your abundance. The Akashic records archive your command eternally. Place your hand chakra on your throat. See your words turning into luminous glyphs that spiral through the etheric field. The etheric body aligns with this vibration. Currents of energy travel through the ether, sanctified by the ether. Watch the quantum field bring financial blessings into form. The Akashic records illuminate with your spoken command. Hand on throat, imagine each word forming a radiant star of abundance. These stars enter the etheric field, vibrating the etheric body. The ether carries them through infinite space. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests your spoken desire. The Akashic records record each star as eternal financial blessing. Visualize your throat chakra expanding with your hand chakra's touch. Words pour forth as streams of light into the etheric field. Your etheric body resonates with their frequency. The ether conducts them upward. The ether sanctifies the current. In the quantum field, wealth is formed. The Akashic records glow, eternally holding your command. Place your hand on the throat. See each desire crystallizing into golden light, moving through the etheric field. The etheric body pulses with each crystalline vibration. The ether carries the light into the ether, where it is sanctified. The quantum field manifests your financial reality. The Akashic records record your eternal command. Hand on throat, speak and visualize your words as luminous ribbons. They spiral through the etheric field, harmonize the etheric body, flow through the ether, are sanctified in the ether, and crystallize in the quantum field. The Akashic records archive these ribbons as eternal wealth and abundance. Visualize your hand chakra as a radiant orb on your throat. Words emerge as beams of light that pierce the etheric field. Your etheric body vibrates in perfect alignment. The ether carries them, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records illuminate with your eternal command for abundance. Place your hand on your throat and see a celestial library of light above you, the Akashic records. Speak your financial blessings aloud. Each word becomes a luminous script, traveling through the etheric field, aligning the etheric body, riding currents of the ether, sanctified in the ether, and crystallized in the quantum field. Watch your command inscribed in eternal light. I place my hand chakra upon my throat. As I speak my desire for abundance, the etheric field receives it. My etheric body vibrates with resonance. The ether carries my word. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe my command eternally. So be it. With hand on throat, I declare my financial blessing. Each word travels through the etheric field, aligning my etheric body. The ether transmits my decree. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests abundance. The Akashic records record my command as eternal truth. Hand chakra rests upon my throat. I speak prosperity aloud. The etheric field glows. My etheric body resonates. The ether carries my words. The ether elevates them. The quantum field collapses possibilities into provision. The Akashic records archive my command. I place my hand on my throat. My spoken desires are sacred commands. The etheric field mirrors them. My etheric body harmonizes. The ether conducts them. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests my abundance. The Akashic records record it forever. With hand on throat, I breathe deeply and declare my wealth. The etheric field absorbs the vibration. My etheric body aligns. The ether carries my command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe my eternal abundance. Hand chakra upon throat, I speak my blessings as commands. The etheric field receives them as sacred light. My etheric body vibrates. The ether transmits my words. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests. The Akashic records preserve my decree forever. I rest my hand on my throat. My voice becomes sacred law. The etheric field shimmers. The etheric body aligns with abundance. The ether carries my command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests wealth. The Akashic records archive it eternally. With hand on throat, I declare, I am abundant. The etheric field vibrates with resonance. The etheric body harmonizes. The ether carries my declaration. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe my command forever. Hand on throat, I speak, I am prosperous. The etheric field receives my words. The etheric body pulses in alignment. The ether transmits my decree. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests. The Akashic records record it eternally. I place my hand chakra on my throat. Each word of financial blessing is a sacred command. The etheric field glows with it. My etheric body resonates. The ether carries my command. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests. The Akashic records archive it forever. With hand on throat, I speak my desires as law. The etheric field absorbs my vibration. My etheric body aligns. The ether transmits. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe it eternally. Hand chakra resting on my throat, I declare abundance. Each word echoes through the etheric field. My etheric body resonates. The ether carries my command. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests provision. The Akashic records archive it as eternal truth. I place my hand on my throat. I speak my financial blessings as command. The etheric field mirrors my words. The etheric body aligns. The ether carries my decree. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests. The Akashic records inscribe my command forever. With hand on throat, I declare, wealth flows to me effortless. The etheric field receives the vibration. My etheric body resonates. The ether transmits my words. The ether sanctifies. The quantum field manifests abundance. The Akashic records preserve it eternally. I rest my hand chakra upon my throat. Each spoken desire is a sacred command. The etheric field shimmers. The etheric body aligns. The ether carries it. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe my command as eternal financial blessing. You place your hand chakra upon your throat, feeling its warmth awaken your center of expression. As you speak your desire for abundance, the etheric field receives it. Your etheric body vibrates with the resonance of prosperity. The ether carries your words. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests them. The Akashic records inscribe your command as eternal truth. With your hand on your throat, you speak your financial blessings aloud. Each word travels through your etheric field, aligning your etheric body. The ether carries your command, the ether sanctifies it, the quantum field collapses it into reality, and the Akashic records record your decree for all time. You rest your hand on your throat and visualize your words radiating like luminous threads into the etheric field. Your etheric body pulses with their vibration. The ether carries them through cosmic currents. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests your desires. The Akashic records archive your command eternally. Place your hand chakra over your throat and feel your throat chakra glowing. As you speak abundance, your etheric field mirrors your words, your etheric body aligns, the ether carries the current, the ether sanctifies, the quantum field manifests, and the Akashic records inscribe your command in golden light. You breathe deeply with hand on throat. Each word of financial blessing becomes a sacred vibration in your etheric field. Your etheric body resonates. The ether carries your voice. The ether sanctifies your intention. The quantum field collapses into manifestation. The Akashic records record your spoken command. With hand on throat, you declare your abundance aloud. The etheric field receives the vibration. Your etheric body harmonizes. The ether conveys your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests your prosperity. The Akashic records archive your decree forever. You place your hand on your throat and feel your words expanding into radiant light. The etheric field shimmers, your etheric body vibrates in alignment, the ether carries the command, the ether sanctifies it, the quantum field manifests it, and the Akashic records preserve your financial blessing eternally. Hand on throat, you speak your desires as commands. The etheric field absorbs them. Your etheric body resonates. The ether transmits your intention. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field collapses infinite possibility into abundance. The Akashic records record your decree forever. You rest your hand chakra on your throat and whisper your blessings. Your throat chakra pulses as your words flow into the etheric field. Your etheric body aligns. Currents of the ether carry your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe your command as eternal provision. With your hand on your throat, you speak, I am abundant, I am prosperous. The etheric field vibrates with your words. Your etheric body pulses. The ether carries them. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests your reality. The Akashic records archive your declaration forever. You place your hand chakra on your throat. Each word spoken becomes sacred law. The etheric field mirrors it. Your etheric body aligns with abundance. The ether carries it. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records record your spoken command eternally. With hand on throat, you breathe and declare your financial blessings aloud. Your words ripple through the etheric field. Your etheric body resonates. The ether carries your vibration. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records archive your command in eternal light. You rest your hand chakra upon your throat. Speak your abundance as if it is already present. The etheric field absorbs it. Your etheric body aligns. The ether transmits your command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe it eternally. Hand on throat, you declare, wealth flows to me effortless. The etheric field receives your vibration. Your etheric body pulses in resonance. The ether carries your words. The ether sanctifies them. The quantum field manifests your desire. The Akashic records preserve your decree forever. You place your hand on your throat and speak your financial blessings aloud. Each word becomes a sacred command. The etheric field glows. Your etheric body aligns. The ether carries the command. The ether sanctifies it. The quantum field manifests it. The Akashic records inscribe your command as eternal abundance.